you think you're playing football? Do you think you're playing football? Do you think you're playing football? You are showing me nothing.
Fires, Mike Sims Walker, knocked down.
Oh my God! Davis is going running all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game.
In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again.
Jackson takes it himself. Look at him turn back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles.
I have never seen this before in my life.
Still looking, firing, near corner. It's caught.
Denver, unbelievable.
And welcome to the fourth down fiasco.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fourth Down Fiasco. This is our live edition, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Buffalo Wild Wings here in Loveland, Colorado. My wife just almost knocked over our live stream camera, and it was quite funny because now she is sinking inside of herself as she looks at me with regret and disgust. I am your host, Jordan Pryor, and with me is my co-star, the future star of the podcasting industry, the man, the myth, the legend, your mama's favorite, Daniel Weber. Say hello to the people for me, Daniel.
Hey.
So, today's going to be a ton of fun. We are live streaming our reaction to the 2024 NFL Draft. There's quite a bit to talk about. It is being hosted in Detroit, Michigan. And as some of y'all who follow us might know, we recently talked to a Lions correspondent, and he was very excited that the draft was going to be here. His family is actually driving down from Toronto right now. Oh, we have Eminem on the screen. Is he going to say who the first pick is? What's going on?
You just dropped
I didn't drop the mic, Daniel. Shut up. But so we are expecting Caleb Williams to be the first draft pick for the Chicago Bears. We're going to see how that adds up. Unfortunately, since we are in Buffalo Wild Wings, I can't hear shit right now. There he is. Eminem just walked up and said, Detroit! And everybody freaked out. A sea of white people.
I was
Just
too.
super excited to see Eminem. I'm not going to lie, my half-black ass would also be very excited to see Eminem if I had never seen him in person before.
Oh,
Thank you.
completely different note. Did you see Reggie Bush got his Heisman back?
Yeah, shout out to Reggie. Hey, listen,
No NCAA.
it was, especially once they made it to where college kids could make money off their namesake, it felt really silly that his Heisman got taken away. So I'm glad that he got it reinstated. Even as a UT fan, you know, at the end of the day, there's no animosity. So I don't know if y'all can hear right now, but Barry Sanders just walked out onto the stage. There are a couple of very excited people who said, Barry Sanders, and some people in the back who there was definitely a couple of boos. So it's the kind of environment we're in. It's why we chose Buffalo Wild Wings specifically, was because we knew that there would be fans from every fan base. We should hear from some Bears fans. We should hear from some Broncos fans. We should hopefully hear from a Washington Commanders fan. And we do also have some questions from y'all that we will get into here momentarily.
And if you're on the live, you can message us during the live.
Yes, if you are on the live, please talk to us. I'm talking to all of y'all right now. They're looking at us. My hair looks great. Daniel's hair looks great. Ask us questions. Who's our stylist? What product do we use? It doesn't really matter to us, but we out here today. And with that, while they're doing introductions, I'm going to finish my beer because that's the kind of mood that we're in. Danny and I have worked a full 8.5-hour shift today. We're sick of the bullshit, and we are ready to just enjoy some, not football, but football, so to speak. So, yeah, we'll give y'all a moment's pause, and I'm going to finish my beer real quick. And apparently I have another one to finish after this.
Got two.
Do you see how many Cincinnati fans there were just then? Wow.
Should we turn these ones off until we need them?
Sure, maybe. It's fine.
So that we're not just like echoing.
It's fine. Yeah, so for everybody who's wondering about the setup, you may not be, but we've got 3 hours to kill, so I can talk about a lot of stuff. We have a 6 mic setup currently. We have 2 microphones that we're using on our live right now for Twitter Live. Shout out to the folks on Twitter. I mean, X, Twitter. And we've got 4 mics for the rest of it. So 2 go to Danny and I, and then 2 go to any fans that want to talk to us over the course of the draft. So the countdown has begun. The Chicago Bears have the first pick of the NFL draft. They are on the clock. Yes, sir. And if we're being completely honest, they're getting Caleb Williams.
I think it might be Drake May.
Bro, if they select Drake May, whoever they're... I don't know who the Chicago Bears owner is, but I might pimp slap the shit out of them if they do that. Drake May is not him. Y'all have heard me on this pod before. Drake May is not him. Drake May is an overhyped Josh Allen.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Which Mitchell Trubisky is a overhyped Josh Allen. Good on his feet. Can't really throw. Josh can throw. These guys can't throw.
They came in the same draft.
Really?
Allen and Trubisky.
Wow.
And Josh Rosen.
Oh, I do remember Josh Rosen being a part of that draft. That's crazy. Man,
How about the Bears have been?
there are some people who are kicking themselves right now saying, damn, we could have picked Josh Allen, and we didn't. And I'm thankful that the Cowboys weren't one of those because we already had Dak. So say what you will about the two. You can rank them however you want to rank them. I won't argue you on that. But I'm just thankful that we at least had the quarterback issue fixed, so to speak, before that happened. They're already showing Caleb Williams on the screen. He looks pretty locked in right now. Danny, I'm going to be honest. I know that there's been a lot of jokes about Caleb Williams and him painting his nails and things like that. Brother, and maybe I'm in the minority here, I hope he comes out of the closet, and I hope that he is the gayest quarterback in NFL history. I would buy a Pride jersey in a heartbeat just to piss off my family.
What a reaction.
There's a lot of anti-gay in Texas, and so just for the fun of being different, would love for Caleb Williams to be the first gay quarterback in the NFL, just so I can have his jersey, and for it to be a rainbow jersey at that, because rainbow looks good on me. I don't know about you, but rainbow makes my skin pop.
Can't set up for one rainbow.
You're a little too pale for that one?
Yeah, just a little bit.
God said, hey, the atmosphere is clear, Danny's clear, so rainbows don't work for Danny. Oh, man. No, I mean, Caleb Williams had a phenomenal season last season with USC. I mean, aside from what we already know, is there anything that you would like to add just about the career that Caleb Williams had while he was in there?
You know my opinion on Caleb Williams. I am not huge on Caleb Williams. He's going to go number 1, but he struggled against every top 25 team he played. He had, I don't even remember how many picks he had last year. I think it was up in almost the 20s.
I'm actually looking up his stats as we speak so I can either confirm or deny.
But I've said it many times, this draft class is the weirdest quarterback draft class because they can all be really good.
My brother, you were only 5 interceptions and 30 tutties?
No way.
I will take that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I was going to say, I don't remember him being a turnover machine.
They didn't win a lot.
Well, yeah, down the stretch especially.
Oh, that Washington game, 3 picks.
Ah, that's what you remember most likely. No, I mean, hey, listen, I don't think that he shines in the big moments. But I think if you're the Bears, you're not looking for big moments. You're looking for shit to build on. And on top of that, I don't know how I feel about this current quarterback draft class.
It's so weird. It can be a hit or miss. It can either be really good or really bad.
And I feel that way about pretty much every quarterback that's coming out right now. You know, there have been years like, obviously, whenever Patrick Mahomes came out, or Josh Allen, or, insert, big-name quarterback that went in the first round. Burrow, Herbert, Tua. It was very clear of, this guy's an arm. I don't know if Caleb Williams is an arm, per se. He's got good attributes. I think that he recognizes things pre-snap better than a lot of college quarterbacks. But I don't know if he has that it factor in him that he needs to be that guy.
No, they're showing Jaden Daniels, and I like Jaden Daniels a lot more.
Well, hey, maybe we'll see if the Commanders take a Jaden Daniels second.
Well, they got rid of Howell, so your prediction of keeping Howell is out the window.
Yeah, I really thought that. Yeah, that's just hard.
I'm shocked.
Me too.
I guess with new coaches coming in, they want to do things.
Yeah, especially if you're looking for a specific scheme. But yeah, it's really just going to boil down to Chicago has made it clear that their preferred would be Caleb, but that they're not against going with Jalen Daniels. And so it really just matters if they get cold feet or not. As we
sad he was holding Caleb Williams' head. Little cutout.
You are a Caleb Williams hater, and it's hilarious. I hope you know. As soon as he throws that first touchdown, I'm getting the first.
The pick is in. I don't care what you say.
The pick is in. The pick is in. Let's see what's going on right now.
Oh, they brought a Panthers fan with them, the Bears fan.
Oh, I didn't even know that the Panthers had fans. Sorry.
All in the graph.
All right, let's see what you have to say to Molly.
Fix in, Molly. Caleb's not moving.
Did it? Yeah, he does look disappointed.
He hasn't gotten a phone call with his new phone. They'll call your phone. You answer the phone. It'll be like the coach or the GM or whatever. They'll be like, Caleb, how would you like to be the first overall pick? Usually they're like, that'd be great. Oh, there it is. Oh, nobody's texting.
Well, if he's texting, that's normally
they're clapping though.
It's normally a sign.
There's us celebrating.
That doesn't mean anything.
No.
You know how many times I've seen Jerry Jones celebrate for a pick that wasn't shit?
This is their first overall.
Quite a few.
1947.
Quite a few. Oh, really?
Running back Bob Fennell.
Wait, really? Their first pick?
Yeah, 1947.
But they've sucked for so many
They're like the
years.
second worst.
Ah, okay.
We had the Browns for a while.
Ah, yeah. And Cincy. I forgot about Cincy.
1 year. Oh, actually, we were first.
Twice, yeah.
Oh, Roger.
Okay.
Boo.
Here comes the first pick in the NFL draft.
Everyone got real quiet. Shocking. Wow.
And Caleb Williams gets selected, and not a single person is surprised.
Two Bears fans clap.
There are two Bears fans in our bar right now, and they are very excited. And they just look back at me and put their fists into the air. I'm happy for y'all because you're happy for yourselves. You know, the last time that I was excited for a draft pick, Ezekiel Elliott. It's been nothing but dark days since then, and days that we've been counting down for Jerry Jones to pass away. I know that that's bleak to put on the podcast. He's not going to sell the team, so you've got to hope that Mother Nature and Father Time steps in. Mother Nature's married to Father Time. That's what it is. They're the two driving forces of our society. Caleb Williams is very hyped. Honestly, I'm excited for Chicago in this one. I think that he'll do well.
He used 2022 stats and not 2023 stats. Just saying.
He had a fine year last year.
Just saying.
Hater McHater.
I won't be.
Wow. All right, so we are not only the number one Josh Allen hating podcast, but now we're also the number one Caleb Williams hating podcast. And Danny's girlfriend looked over very concerned whenever I said that.
Caleb's.
Yeah, he's flaunting. He's having a good time. People are telling him where to stand. A lot of mixed emotions right now. I see some Bears fans in the crowd who look very excited. Also some Bears fans who look not quite as excited, a little underwhelmed. So,
Just emotional. It's their franchise. It's their third franchise-saving quarterback in the last.
and what, 4 years? 5 years? Oh, 7? Has it really been that long?
Trubisky had 3 years.
They gave Trubisky 3 years?
I think.
I thought he had 2.
Well, maybe 5 years then. The third franchise quarterback.
I was going to say. Now, next on the draft docket goes to the Washington Commanders. I'm trying to get their fans' attention by making eye contact across the way. But I think ever since I told him that I was a Dallas Cowboys fan, he has been very uninterested in seeing us. So, but they've got 5.5 minutes to make a difference. My wife is headed out. Everyone say goodbye to my wife. Bye, Sarah. Sounds like an AA meeting.
He's gone.
So, if Caleb Williams is with the Chicago Bears, then that very clearly means that Jaden Daniels is going to be with the Washington Commanders. I will say I'm kind of in the same boat as Danny, where don't get me wrong, I don't hate Caleb Williams. Danny hates Caleb Williams. But I really like Jaden Daniels. I think he's got that dog in him. I think he's got that X factor. You know.
I don't think so.
We're talking about Jaden Daniels.
Oh, Jaden
yeah, wow. But yeah, just to highlight the immaculate senior season from Jaden Daniels. 3,800 yards, 40 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. Longest pass was 86 yards. 11.5 yards per completion, y'all. That is nuts. That is seeing the field the way that other people don't see the field. That isn't just trying to get a first down. That's taking bomb shots. So he did cap it off with the Heisman.
Yeah. They just showed. They drafted Trubisky in 17, so since 2017.
It's been a thing. Yeah, the clear and obvious next pick is going to be Jaden Daniels.
Washington traded away their own quarterback, so now they have to have one.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't like Daniels. Who knows?
I mean, who are they going to go with? Drake May?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's surprising to go to Knicks if you go Penix. But I think people are not high on Knicks or Penix anymore. But we can answer the household question from @Porterhouse.
Oh, yeah.
What teams are make or break in the draft? What teams are fine regardless of how well/poorly they draft?
I would say that there's a lot of NFC East teams that are make or break in the draft right now. Cowboys, Washington, and Eagles, who, depending on how they draft, really determines how this season's going to go. I would say Dallas and Washington more than the Eagles, but I'd say all three. The Giants are the Giants. It is what it is. I would also probably say New England, because New England's got some good pieces. They just really need a quarterback.
Yeah, and they're going to draft a quarterback. Their new coach came in, so
yeah.
The new coach for the Houston Texans worked out last year.
Yeah.
They just copied that. They brought in an old linebacker they used to play for.
I would say teams that I'm not worried about, to your point, Houston. Not worried about them. Not worried about Kansas City. Honestly, I think the Bills. I think there's a lot riding on the Bills for this draft.
The Bills have a lot to make or break. The Eagles don't feel like they could offensive line. They could get a solid offensive line,
but there's only so many offensive linemen to go around. You can never have too many OLs.
But to go along with your whole kind of division, the whole AFC South.
Wow.
NFC South.
I don't even know if the draft makes or breaks them. I just think that they've got a lot going on in that division right now.
A good draft could win you that division.
True, that's fair, and gives you a guaranteed playoff spot and potentially a home position. Yeah, home field. So, you know what? That's fair. Yeah.
Pick's in.
Pick is in. We're just waiting for the announcement right now, trying to see if our Washington Commanders fan from across the B-dubs is going to come up and come talk to us. He was very excited about getting Daniels if that's who their pick is going to be. So we'll see.
I really don't like the script W hat that he's wearing.
Oh yeah, no, that is not a Commander's hat that he's wearing. That is an old school Washington Redskins.
67.
Yeah, back whenever they were the W with the American Native American feather on it. And we are officially up to 40 live viewers too.
Maybe after this pick, we can bring in our Broncos course
Ooh.
for his draft.
Ooh. Oh, with the second pick, who we got, Roger? Fuck Roger Goodell, but also, who we got? Jaden Daniels, nobody's surprised. Not a single soul is surprised about it.
Fist pump in the building.
There is one fist pump in the building, and it is the one Washington Commanders fan. Hey, are you gonna you want to talk about it? He is very excited. We are excited for. Well, I'm not excited for him because that means I have to play Jaden Daniels twice a year.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, not looking forward to that one. I like the fit too. It's a cross between a baby blue and a gray hybrid colored suits. No tie, but a chain. Y'all know me. I love my chain. Actually, as a matter of fact, since I'm no longer at work, we had to unzip the polo to show the chain. So, but yeah, I don't think that the first 3 picks in this draft are going to be a shock to anybody.
Honestly, New England can take any quarterback.
Do you think New England's going to take Penix?
They can
I would
take
love
Bo
for-
Nix for all I know.
I think Michael Penix would be elite in New England, but I don't think it's going to
I
happen.
could feel like they could pull a Daniel Jones, like a Giants and Daniel Jones and take McCarthy. Like,
I hope to God that McCarthy goes to the second round. McCarthy's not that guy, and I think that that's something that we on the podcast can all agree about.
who did they have Bailey Zappi as their quarterback right now?
Yeah, Bailey
Is it not really
Zappi.
Mac Jones?
Yeah, and Mac Jones.
Maybe
Yeah.
they just roll with, honestly, take Harrison with your 3rd overall pick. You get a solid wide receiver. Take a QB round 2. See if Nick falls or something. If not, roll a Zappi for you.
Honestly, I don't hate that. And I mean, with the amount of quarterbacks that constantly float around in free agency that are backup quarterbacks that overperform.
Ryan Tannehill's still a free agent.
Ooh, honestly, yeah, I'm with you. I don't think that it's going to happen, but I think that might be the best pick for them is to go Marvin Harrison Jr. and then to either pick up Tannehill or get a quarterback in the second round. But
Like, I'm not that high on any quarterback left, really. Like, I like Penix over the rest. But there's going to be free agent quarterbacks next year. Justin Jones going to be a free agent next year. If you like Fields, like, if you
I mean, I'd take a flyer on Fields personally. I really do believe that if you gave Fields a true quarterback coach, a John Kitna, to teach him throwing mechanics, hey, shout out to the man, the myth, the legend,
and Detroit Lions legend.
and Dallas Cowboys legend. Longest rushing touchdown in Cowboys history, going to a 38-year-old John Kitna. Who would have guessed? I remember that game live, and I remember he rolled out of the pocket. I said, ain't no way.
Why is their mascot a pig?
Because it's the Washington Redskins. Redskins, pigskins, I don't know. They're all racist over there anyways, it's fine. I mean, maybe he's the police. I'm sorry, that was my outside voice. We're not anti-cop on this podcast, I promise. We're just pro-college students being able to peacefully protest without issue.
The Broncos correspondent.
Oh, and would you look here, joining us right now is Jordan Edel, our Broncos correspondent, wanting to talk about his team. Jordan, as we get this mic ready, we're already on live. I'll adjust the camera angle so we can all see your beautiful face. That is a handsome man over there. That is a man. You can tell by his jawline that he used to play soccer.
Still play soccer.
Fair enough.
But we can talk fast. The pick is in. Fairly predictable now.
Okay, well, hold on. But before you dive in, we have a Patriots pick here.
Live reaction. That's a lot of quarterbacks since the 2000s. They're not as bad.
I mean, you could be like Detroit. who, what was it? It was like 14 quarterbacks in like 17 years.
Oh, first round QB. Never mind. That's a lot of first round quarterbacks.
Oh my God! I just realized that. I thought that was all of their quarterbacks total.
Yeah, they took Griffin and Cousins in the same draft. Why? I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's also more crazy that Cousins is the one that's still in the league.
Well, RG3 got ruined because of their field.
And their lack of offensive line.
Yeah, everything. But what do you think? Who do you want to throw this thing?
So, I just mainly don't want them to trade up, and I don't want them selecting the 5th or 6th quarterback. I don't care. I need the top 3.
No one takes it. No, I'll take it. Why does he look 12?
No, you want Michael Penix. You want
he doesn't like that.
believe in me, brother. You want Michael Penix.
Ideally, I want to trade back. I'll have 2.
And get Michael Penix? I agree.
I would take him at 20 or 25 or something.
Fair. Well, he's not going to be there that long because it's projected that the Raiders are going to pick him up to pick after you.
You can get Bo Nix.
Lord have mercy. How long is this pick in for the Patriots? Took him long enough. Dum, dum, dum.
Serotonin every guy needs.
I know. Drake May, no surprise. Drake May out of North Carolina.
Top back quarterback.
The second most overrated quarterback in the draft, Drake May, right behind J.J. McCarthy.
Is that a record for most quarterbacks?
Oh no! I thought it was 5. I mean, yeah, it's definitely not 3. I can tell you that much.
He's almost 6'5".
Listen, he is as far as a human being, a specimen, sure. But his junior year, out of North Carolina, we're looking at 3,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and only an 8.5-yard average per completion, which, given what Jaden Daniels was doing, not quite the same.
Receiver in college.
It's fine. Drake May, yes. Thank you, Jordan Edel. He is a Josh Allen who cannot run. Or at least not run fast.
Those are some, I don't know if they're pretty or awkward looking. Like, it's not
Those left-handed. You just threw left-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's left-handed, right?
He's a big guy. He's a strong guy. I have zero faith. This is my Caleb Williams. I will die on this hill.
Yeah, he has the arm strength of Josh Allen and the speed of Ben Roethlisberger.
And the looks of what's his face that used to be on the Jets.
Zach Wilson.
No, not Zach Wilson, the other guy. Sam Darnold, yes. This is Sam Darnold's twin. No beard, Sam Darnold's twin.
Yeah. But, so you don't want to trade up. You want to trade back.
Yeah. I'm going to get my quarterback unless it's heavy trading.
Wow.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
What Kool-Aid are you drinking for J.J. McCarthy?
From Jim Harbaugh himself.
I guess so, because I'm sorry, that man did absolutely nothing and still got an A in the class.
Pretty good if you really watch highlights. I didn't watch any of his games. I watched a little bit of the championship. But he didn't do anything.
You know who else is really good if you just look at their college highlights? Sam Darnold. Zach Wilson. Actually, Zach Wilson wasn't even that good. Sam Darnold could at least sling. Wasn't always right, but he could sling. Zach Wilson, cheeks in college. Cheeks.
What's the prediction? They tackled
Marvin Harrison Jr. is predicted to be the next for Arizona.
I like Neighbors. Attitude.
I also think that even though it doesn't feel like it, Arizona is very desperate right now, and they're almost in win now mode because Kyler Murray is my age. That makes me feel old. But, you know, Kyler Murray is about to be 27 this upcoming season. And that contract amount's only going to go up. So, and, you know, with no more Hopkins, you got to get somebody for him to throw to.
Yeah. I could probably take Harrison.
Really cool. Being a Colorado person, CSU person, seeing Trey McBride.
That'll be a good time. Wherever he goes, that'll be a good time.
James Conner makes
I like James Conner.
over guys.
He is a very, for fantasy football, he's very consistent.
Yeah, very good fantasy player.
Like, you never get too much out of him, but you don't ever not get enough.
Why are they wearing sunglasses inside?
Because it's cool, brother.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Well, they're like the green room. They're like backstage.
As the only person out of the three of us with some melanin. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
You can see the reflection of his
Nobody's not texting the side chick.
Hey, well, yeah, shout out to CeeDee Lamb. That man's surely got that dog in him. Told his girlfriend, hey, you can't check this phone, you can check this phone. Yee!
During the draft?
Yeah.
He had two phones with the girlfriend with the grabber, another one here with that.
Snagged it, yeah. Very aggressively, too. They're not dating anymore, if that tells you anything. And also, CD didn't show up in the playoffs, so. Oh, pick is in. Marvin Harrison Jr., nobody's surprised.
Nobody is shocked.
Hey, listen, I'm letting y'all know right now, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray are going to be a disgusting combination.
All right, so here's the next question. What team's going to make the first drive of the draft?
So they were trading package that included Herbert. I would have loved that.
It could still happen.
I know you guys are not quite as that.
He's good. He's good. I just don't like
I've watched him play these now.
Tanner was he'd be on the side 100%. Tanner loves her.
Yeah.
Harrison can just get up.
Harrison can get up. He has sure hands. And if you notice from a lot of his highlights, he is so good when his quarterback is under duress and running for his life. He finds a way to get open. We're actually looking at a highlight right now where he literally just did that. And that is Kyler Murray's game plan, is run for my life and throw the ball to the open guy.
Run like Chicken Little until I see a person open.
Yeah, until I see an opening and throw it. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to thrive off of that. And y'all know, I went to high school with Kyler. I low-key got beef mainly because I wish I had that contract, but some of us aren't that talented. As a Kyler Murray lifetime hater, he is going to do great with Kyler Murray. Phenomenal.
Man, maybe the Bengals will trade up.
Bengals aren't trading up.
No.
What this look like? If anything, Bengals are trading down.
never trade
They're
up.
not desperate.
We haven't traded up in once in my lifetime, I don't think.
Y'all are just happy to have a better draft pick than you should. You know?
There was one time, I think it was like 2001, the Saints offered every single pick in their draft and two in the year after draft for our first round pick, and we denied it.
Do his dad's highlights really translate to how he's been playing?
Like father, like son.
Well, hey, I don't know a ton about Marvin Harrison Sr., but I do know that he taught that boy how to run some damn routes. Not like that. I've heard of the name. Yeah, no. I know who he is. I know he played NFL ball.
He has a bunch of records for like,
But also, wow, actually, now that they're mentioning it, they're showing Marvin Harrison Sr. right now. But yeah, that same type of body control, and my God, Marvin Harrison Jr. can run a fucking route.
Yeah. It's the second iteration of Marvin Harrison. Evolution's not working.
But yeah, for those of y'all who are listening, just so you have an idea about how prolific of a junior year Marvin Harrison Jr. had. 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns. Also had a touchdown on the ground as well. An average 18 yards per catch.
On 67%.
Yes. I don't think y'all realize just how nuts that is. And that's not somebody who just tries to get to the first down marker and do what he can for the team. That is a guy who says, I have the ball. I'm going to the house, baby boy.
Especially on a team where he's
Only threats. Because if we're being honest, McCord really wasn't that great of a quarterback.
His wide receiver class, his top 3 wide receivers.
Oh.
And some of the super wide receivers.
On it, yeah, I was going to say, even some of the smaller school wide receivers are phenomenal this draft. If you're looking for a wide receiver this draft, this is it.
For the year that we might lose Higgins, I'm glad this is a deep wide receiver draft. Hopefully not. At least the Texans side is for maybe still.
I would not. Because the Raiders are right after me. As long as this take J.D. McCarthy and the Raiders absolutely right.
We are now up to 45 viewers on the live. We greatly appreciate y'all.
Is that viewers or likes? I don't know.
No, it's viewers.
While we have 3 minutes left, we want to bring in the only person that defeated both of us, or actually all 3 co-hosts in fantasy football.
Oh, we're not bringing in your girlfriend for that. What do you mean? I'm not about to let her talk her shit.
She wants to talk her shit.
All right, fine. Hannah,
You can come talk to crap.
you want to make fun of us for beating us in fantasy? Yeah? Come on down.
We waited as long as we could. She has a drink in her. She's feeling good. So who knows what's going
We are bringing up Hannah Tippin.
The only person to beat all 3 of us in fantasy football, except for the winner of our league himself.
Granted, the only reason why Hannah beat me was because we never went head-to-head in the playoffs.
However,
I just want to say.
beat me in fantasy football, except for one time when I had 90% of my team on bye.
Was that this season?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years we played fantasy, she's beat me once.
Regardless, Hannah's better than Danny. Hanny's just not better than me. Hey.
I should have brought my rings.
You know, Daniel, there might be a different ring that you could bring to this broadcast. I'm so sorry. Danny, please hand Hannah the mic before I dig a hole for all 3 of us. Okay, cool. Hannah, how are you feeling right now?
How's your drink? That's good. Are you going to repeat next year's fantasy league? Make it to the final?
You're not crushing me.
He's just like trying to finish up, but what's up? What's up? What happened? What do you mean?
I thought we was going to talk about that.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait till next time. At a minimum, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
after night. Yeah. Wait till that. Yeah, okay.
I got you.
Are you a big East? Like, are you a big?
I am this year, but I'm enjoying Yeah, so. Let me turn off my mic before I pick up something.
3 hours? 2 hours now?
That's a long time. I don't understand why they get so many minutes to pick.
In case there's one to be
Why did the Bears
trades.
take 6 minutes on the first round pick? They knew who they were getting.
We could listen to trades. If someone offered the bank for a trade, I'd do it.
They can offer during the draft?
Yeah. When you're on the clock, teams will call and offer you trade packages. So they're actually talking about the Vikings or the Broncos moving up to this pick or the next pick. Take quarterback. which Jordan does not want to do. He wants to go the other way and trade down.
No, I've never watched a draft before.
Now you have. Live. Who they, baby?
Who do you think the Steelers will draft?
I have no clue. I don't even know who they're projected to draft.
They have the 20th pick, I think.
Yeah, you guys are way down there. Let's see what the mock draft says you guys are supposed to do. A guard center. Yeah, offensive line. You guys could take a wide receiver, but there's plenty of good ones. Your defense is fine. You don't need a quarterback anymore. You have your running back. Yeah, you're going to take offensive line probably. Offensive tackle, guard. Always build depth. Who do you want them to take? I don't care. Chargers turned away trade offers for Justin Herbert.
Why do they want this?
The pick is in.
Who do you think this will be?
I have no clue, to be honest. It could be Malik Neighbors.
I'm guessing a wide receiver.
It's going to be Malik Neighbors from LSU because they just lost their one wide receiver. The pick is in. They pick. Oh, Joe Alt, first offensive tackle off the board.
I was not expecting
They
that.
need to protect Justin Herbert. So
I mean, they do need to protect Justin Herbert.
And that's a big boy, yeah.
But
Big boy.
I really thought that was going to go
Just wait a
to
minute and don't announce it.
Tennessee.
Joe Alt's a big boy. Good dude out of Notre Dame.
Not just
His
a big
father
boy.
played for the Chiefs.
That is a strong boy, too.
Dang.
Wow, he's taking on two guys right there.
That is wild.
Pause. I'm sorry. I had to. Forgive me, y'all.
Oh,
That is funny.
6'8", almost 6'9", 321 pounds.
Dude, that is a man.
Left tackle.
That is a Viking right there. Not actually, obviously,
Oh,
but
I saw a thing. I'm going to bring up the Bengals since we're talking about offensive line. Our left guard and right guard are both 6'8", like 290. We have mountains on the outside to protect Joe Burrow.
I remember in high school, we used to play this team, HEB, Hurst Euless Bedford, which was a tri-state or a tri-city area. And they had like two high schools between the three cities. And they had a very high Samoan population. And there was a gentleman who was 6'9", 325 pounds, a pure Samoan animal.
Hey, there you go. Oh, my goodness.
That is they just showed Joe Alt on the screen. That is a man. That is not a child. That is not a college student. That is a god amongst children, is what that is.
He's a giant.
That is a biblical character. That is not
That's
a
Goliath.
normal. Yeah, that is Goliath. But yeah, long story short, for some reason, my senior year of high school at 6 foot, 165 soaking wet, I thought I was going to chuck this individual. I don't know
What,
what.
you're sitting at like 5'6"?
Fuck you. Danny, just because you're 6'2" doesn't mean you're going
I'm
short.
taller than 6'2".
You are 6'2".
I'm taller than 6'2".
Okay, 6'3".
6'4".
I'm still 6 foot. Fuck you.
My ID says 6'4".
And your ID lies. My ID says I'm 6'1". That doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I thought I was going to truck him, and I quickly realized, oh, that's not how physics works.
Jordan's signaling us for him to eat one of my wings.
Yes, Edel, you can have the wings.
Yeah, but the pick is in, so you can keep telling your story. I'm going to go eat one of my wings.
All
actually,
right,
so
so
it's going to be Neighbors.
here goes to the Giants. Danny's saying that it's going to be Neighbors.
Is it gonna be
I think it's
Neighbors?
going to be Rome, personally, out of Washington.
Because I think every single mock draft I saw, Joe Alt went for 10.
We're just waiting for the pick to come in.
So at least some
Hannah's still hanging out with us. Who do you think it's going to be?
The Giants need a lot of things. Anything could be good for them.
And on that note, after we
I don't know if there's any quarterbacks now.
one second, y'all.
So we are the fastest growing fan first podcast in the country, and yeah, we're
I
just
love that you
live
said we're the
streaming right
fastest
now,
growing.
talking to
It's like,
fans, saying how y'all feel about picks. So yeah, if you want to come talk to us, you're more than welcome to. We've got 55 on live stream.
Yeah. So it's a good day. It's our first live stream, so we're hanging out, having a good time. What team are you with? Okay. Oh, dude, you just got some good news, right? I would hope. Okay, yeah. Bring him up here. I missed it. Who do they say for the Giants? Because I saw that. Oh, man.
I guess. We could probably bring him in when the clock is on.
No, are
get a
they?
reaction when they draft.
They're really going to go with neighbors.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Oh, do you have any final words?
Someone just came up and asked questions.
Do you have any final words before you leave about fantasy football?
So it's looking like it's going to be Malik Neighbors with that pick.
Hannah's looking forward to crush us all next year in fantasy football.
Hannah's catching these hands in fantasy football, but I'll see you next season. Everybody say bye, Hannah. Bye, Hannah.
All right, here's the pick. Malik Neighbors.
All right. All right.
What did the one dude want to say?
Oh, we should potentially have a Vikings fan come up here.
Sweet. What did the Bears fan say?
They're waiting until after the 9th pick.
We should bring him on when the timer's on, so we can talk right before and get him.
I'll give him the hand.
Yeah.
But for those of y'all listening right now, Malik Neighbors, almost 1,600 yards, 14 touchdowns. Absolutely ridiculous and disgusting stats. And was averaging, how much was that per catch? 17.6 yards per catch. Malik Neighbors.
Oh, I forgot about the GoPro, but that's okay.
That's fine. At this point, we don't have to set up the
It
GoPro.
was just for a fun TikTok video anyways, but
Yeah, with them going with Malik Neighbors, I actually really thought that they were going to go with Rome Adunze. Is it Adunze? Adunze.
Both of them are good. Malik Neighbors.
I get it though. You want the guy who has played better competition overall during his career, which LSU is a better program than Washington.
One made the national championship game, one didn't.
You know.
But you couldn't go wrong with either of those.
Yeah.
It's whatever one your coach liked.
Yeah. The next wide receiver that's going to be picked is going to be Rome Adunze.
They talked to Daniel Jones and he said, they said, which one do you like? And he said, both. The Neighbors.
He said both of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just spouted off Malik Neighbors' stats. For those of y'all who want the reference, Rome Adunze, 1,640 yards,
almost
13 touchdowns, and 17.8 yards per catch. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's grown man yardage right there. That's not just, hey, I run my route, I catch the ball, I get tackled. That's, I run my route, I catch the ball, I stiff arm somebody, and I go an extra 20 yards. That is grown man stuff.
What Neighbors have?
Neighbors was a little bit less. I believe it was, I think it said 16.8, so it's like a yard difference. Or actually, no, 17.6. Wow. 0.2 yards difference.
This is where it gets interesting. Who does Tennessee take?
You know, Tennessee has a lot of holes.
Who does Tennessee take?
They've got enough people to worry about right now. Ooh. Hey, we are officially over 60 followers. I'm trying to see if there's any way that I can see what y'all are saying. I don't think anybody said anything.
I don't think so. I can look, probably. I don't know if we're going to stop our recording if I click on the line.
While we're at it, I do want to answer our one New York Giants fans question. And this comes from Tiger M. Scott, my boy from back home. Said, based on how last season went for the Eagles, do the Giants have a shot at finishing second in the NFC East this year? Here's the thing. I'm going to be completely honest. It's not the Eagles that are going to fall from grace. It's going to be the Cowboys. Yes, I think that the New York Giants have a chance at taking that number 2 spot for sure, but I don't think that they're taking that from the Eagles. I think that they're taking that from the Cowboys. So
they do have a shot at number 2.
They do have a shot at number 2. 1,000%, Tiger. I would be upset, but I wouldn't be surprised if the New York Giants were number 2 and we were number 3 and we were 9-8 and y'all were 10-7.
You guys seem to just get 10 wins every year, though.
Yeah, McCarthy's good at that, but also we lost a lot of really good people this past season.
And didn't get anybody new.
There's not a single person. All right, it looks like the Titans pick is in.
This one, I have no clue. They could go OT, they could go wide receiver, they could
go
those
anywhere.
Those are the 2 options they have.
The mock draft that I've been going based off of tonight
is Joe Alt, but Joe Alt
but yeah.
So they can take J.C. Latham from Alabama.
Honestly, at this point, I'm going Rome Odunze.
Yeah, I don't know what they have. DeAndre Hopkins,
but he's aging.
Yeah,
you need somebody to take the helm. We've talked about it on the pod before that we think that Will Levis has the ability to be a good quarterback in this league.
He throws the ball.
You know, he can be a fringe. I don't think that he'll ever be a number 1, number 2, number 3 quarterback in this league, but he can be a top 10 easy. He can be someone that you argue if they're, number 4 or number 9 type of guy.
Kind of a Matthew Stafford kind of guy.
Yeah,
you can kind of keep him out, but you can also put him in every once in a while.
But a guy like him, he needs weapons. You've got DeAndre Hopkins, but he's aging. It's as great as he is and as great as his production is, it's not going to get better from here because he's just at that point in his life.
Yeah.
But you get Rome Odunze and you line them up side by side.
Oh my!
Because here's the thing about O-linemen. Your first round O-linemen are not that much better than your second, third, and fourth round O-linemen. But because the need for O-line is just so strong with certain teams, you take them in the first round.
Yeah, and it just takes longer to develop linemen. Even if they're the best one in the draft class.
Because they're so undersized whenever they come to the NFL. Because they just haven't packed on the grown man weight. They're not grown man strong. But, you get Odunze. He is ready day 1. Rome is ready day 1 to be an impactor on an offense. Not a wideout 1, but you put him at wideout 2 and let DeAndre talk to him. And, they've got some similar playing styles. There's some overlap in their game. Brother, Rome will be nasty. Absolutely nasty.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go with offensive tackle, though. You need to protect your quarterback from being able to throw it. So.
Well, even though it says pick is in from the Titans, and
let's make a final. Are you going to Rome?
I'm going Rome.
I'm going Latham.
Going Rome Odunze.
We'll switch it up.
Well, actually, we'll answer another question after this.
What question we're going to answer?
That's a great question.
Edge him a little bit.
I mean, we could go with a non-football question that we were given.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
Carson? Golf?
Why would you do that? You said tease them. Edge them.
All I said was Carson and golf.
You said edge them.
Carson and golf.
And now they know what question it is.
What? Golf is a very wide range thing. You can talk about who the best player in the world is.
Daniel Michael Weber. I don't know if that's your
middle name. Not your middle name. I'm not telling you now. Alexander.
Okay, that's on my Instagram handle. So, don't play with me. By the way, anybody who wants to follow me on Instagram, it's at Jordan Alexander Pryor.
Or follow us at 4x Fiasco.
Yeah, actually, while we wait for this Titans pick to come in, don't forget us to rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
I just saw a thing pop up at the bottom that said, swipe for conversation or something.
Ooh, where's that?
I don't know, just swipe, maybe, not up from there, but, maybe down?
Do you want me just to hand it to you?
No, leave it there. It's okay.
But you just said that there's...
Click on the Oh, it's just you.
Oh, no, it's just me.
Oh, you changed the camera.
Oh, wow.
Top right. Or double click.
Or double tap.
Somehow you angled it down, though.
But yes, rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We appreciate everything.
JC Latham. Or Doomsday. Dang. I went Latham.
Wow. All right.
I'm a best.
All right, Danny. You out here. Well done.
You want me $1?
I don't know you shit, but I also don't watch college football. It's really funny because you and Tanner watch college football, and I've been just doing the ESPN notes leading up to this. I watch college basketball, but I don't watch college football.
The Doomsday would have been a good pick.
Here we are.
The Doomsday would have been a good pick alongside Hopkins, but they need to be able to protect Levis.
All right, so the New York Jets.
340.
Jesus Christ, 340?
I know.
I didn't see an ounce of fat on him, though.
There's a little belly, but not much.
I didn't see it. I didn't see any belly.
There was a hair. But, yeah, what did the Jets do?
Oh, so it's like whenever I used to have a 6-pack, but it wasn't actually a 6-pack, it was a 4-pack.
Yeah.
And I had a little bit, some extra at the bottom.
So did the Jets take a Doomsday?
Yeah, I guess Jets take Rome.
Oh my! Garrett Wilson, Lazard, a Doomsday,
and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a frightening offense.
Why didn't someone sell it? Didn't they sign an offense? Didn't they sign?
Danny, real quick to answer Carson's question. Who's the best golfer on the podcast? It's Danny. It's not even close.
Yeah.
I don't golf, and I don't.
Jordan. Jordan's up there.
Well, Jordan Edel, not Jordan Pryor.
He's shaking his head no.
Fake Jordan, not real Jordan.
Oh my dude! That was getting carried across the stage.
I'd be excited as shit too to be a top 10.
I don't know how I feel being like a 70-year-old getting carried across by a bigger guy.
Well, you know what? Roger Goodell was also around whenever.
Pause.
I was gonna say segregation, but you know, that works too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Danny's easily the best golfer. I don't golf. I haven't golfed since I was 15.
And
Tanner doesn't
Carson, you know Tanner.
Tanner doesn't golf.
But Carson, we could have a little one-on-one action. Whoa, one-on-one outing. You know, we can see who really is the best.
Call that the front nine fiasco.
Oh.
God, we live and die by the alliteration.
Yeah. Hey, Carson actually, he asked me a couple months ago if we wanted to sponsor his streaming, because he's going to be streaming the new NFL or Madden and NCAA football. So he could be our first.
Our second sponsor.
Well, he could be our first streamer. Sponsored streamer.
Sponsored streamer. Yeah, I like that. What would we call this show?
Well, it would just be his, but it would just be on his stream with like our logo.
We can give him a polo with our logo.
Yeah, we can get. I send him the leaked apparel.
Not the leaked apparel.
Whoa.
Oh, Atlanta Falcons are already in.
Oh, good thing. But I sent him the leaked apparel, and he was like, "That is sick." And that's just one of it.
Wait a second. So did Chicago trade back? Oh no, New York traded back. Okay.
Wait. Oh,
the Jets traded back. Yeah, we were out here talking about golf.
So who are the Bears going to take that the Falcons needed? Because they only jumped 2 spots. They jumped the Bears.
The Falcons are getting Roman Adunze.
Oh my God.
Bro, Kirk Cousins is about to have a stacked offense.
Did they just jump the Bears to take a Doomsday?
Well, they're showing Michael Penix right now.
From 10 to 8. Who
are
the Bears going to take? Yeah, 10 to 8. Who are the Bears going to take? They're going to take a Doomsday.
And also, why are they showing Michael Penix?
For fun. They're just going to run quarterback now.
Kirk Cousins is there.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm like, why would you so...
They showed McCarthy,
I know
too.
Michael Penix is going to get drafted. They got Kirk.
Are they the sad camps where it's the players that are falling in the draft, so they have to show them every round?
Yeah.
I don't know at this point.
Like, they have to be taking a doomsday, right?
They have.
That's who the. But that's.
But
You
there's
might as well add more.
So they get the number one defensive player.
But you know.
We are officially up to 70 live stream viewers. That is
The Jets
incredible.
weren't
Thanks,
going to
y'all.
take.
We greatly
so
appreciate
other than
it.
whoever Chicago wanted, because why would you trade up 2 picks?
Ignore Danny right now.
Why?
He's out here talking draft stuff. I'm trying to thank you at home who are actively listening to us.
Yeah. Fantasy League of Doomsday is about to be on fire.
This Falcons pick's about to be crazy.
What were you saying, though? What about, you were,
Oh, I was just talking shit because we're up to 70 live watchers.
if you're from out of the country, thanks for staying awake. You're about to.
And if you're in country,
Thanks for
Okay.
joining.
welcome, I guess.
Whoa!
That was me losing the mic. Ooh, hold on.
Takes
Take us in.
Oh, we have a Packers fan in the house now.
Whoa! Why? Why?
Why?
Y'all just got Kirk Cousins.
Why?
Why? But also, why would you trade for him if he's not the
Sign,
guy?
not trade, sign. 4 years,
Yeah,
180?
Bro, you had the
Hannah has
best
the
wide
inside
receiver
knowledge.
on the draft board. You didn't want to have Drake London?
Why would you trade up 2 spots for a quarterback
Rome
when the
Odunze?
Jets or Chicago wasn't taking?
Bro, you could have London and Rome. You could have London and Rome. There's no better combination.
What the heck
Wow.
was that? Why trade up? The Jets aren't taking a quarterback.
I
Chicago's
guess-
not taking a quarterback.
I guess they're planning for the future. I don't know.
He's already like 27.
I know.
Like his future's there.
You know, yeah, he's supposed to be starting like day one. That's crazy. That
Maybe
dude's-
we don't know something about Kirk's Achilles.
I guess, yeah, maybe there's something with his health that we know nothing about. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been a Michael Penix truther on this pod. I just don't think that Michael Penix needs to be in
Falcon.
Atlanta. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if I like that pick for Atlanta. I'll be
hate that
honest.
they traded up.
Yeah. If he was there for your pick, sure.
He
But I don't-
was going to be there at 10. The Jets were not taking Penix.
Wow.
The Giants or the Bears were not taking Penix.
That's crazy.
So, like, why?
Well, you know, if you're the New York Jets, you just fleeced the absolute shit out of the Atlanta
I
Falcons.
don't know what that trade was.
Wow. I am dumbfounded right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 75 people who are now watching us and our live stream reaction to the draft. I think that this is the first pick that hasn't just like blown my mind, or that has blown my mind. Excuse me. Wow.
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Like, you're paying your quarterback so much. Like, the 8th overall pick gets a couple, a rookie deal, so I guess never mind. But you're already paying.
I guess I guess it is a situation where maybe there really is more that we don't know about going on with Kirk. Because
what in the world has happened?
You've got a fringe top 10, honestly, fringe top 8 quarterback.
Bears guy, where are you? The pick is in.
All right, I'm pointing at the Bears fans now, seeing if they can see me.
They're not.
I want them to come over.
Eating some chicken wings, as I was earlier.
They are actively ignoring us because nobody wants to come onto the pod.
Maybe we'll have to bring the Chiefs guy on.
Oh no, not the Chiefs guy. I'm glad he walked away whenever we said that.
I said it because of that. He's scary.
I
He
mean,
beat me to a pulp.
hey, listen, he does not skip bicep day. I'll say that much.
In shape. Yeah, hold on, look at this stuff. 2018, torn right ACL. 2019, dislocated non-thrown shoulder. 2020, torn right ACL again. 2021, separated thrown shoulder. Then 2 healthy years.
Again, I like Michael Penix Jr. Even aside from the injury stuff, I like Michael Penix Jr. But on Atlanta, it does not make sense.
I guess they're just preparing for the future. Let him develop behind Cousins for 2 years.
So you want him to be a starting quarterback at 31? Like, what are you? You got Kirk for 4
What is
years.
his actual age?
Okay, let me.
I think he's 27. But maybe they only roll with Kirk for 2 years.
But they signed him to a 4-year deal.
Contracts are contracts. Who cares?
I
It's
mean,
the
I guess
NFL.
you're right. Oh, he's younger than we thought. He's 23.
Way. He's only.
That's crazy. So he wasn't redshirted.
What? I thought he was much older. But never mind, he's 23. Sorry, he'll be 25. We stand all corrected.
26 maybe.
But
so he'll be Aaron Rodgers' age whenever he becomes a starting quarterback.
Roll.
All right, Rome Adunze.
Adunze.
All right, let's see if we can get these Bear fans over here. Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
Nice. So now you got.
That's a nice pickup.
Wait, why can't I think of the DJ Moore? DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Rome Odunze, Caleb Williams.
That's a solid.
No offensive line.
Hey, again.
Hey, the Jets new logo.
You can get an offensive lineman in the same line of the strike.
Trade.
Oh, trade alert again from the New York Jets.
Or is this different? Or is this just saying, oh, the Vikings trade up?
Ah,
J.J.
good for them.
McCarthy. McCarthy's coming off the board.
Let's see. I'm going to see if I can get
Here,
off.
take this.
No, they can come here.
We can have a travel cam.
Sorry.
But Vikings trade up to pick number 10. Who are they going to take?
All right, now you got no
It's gonna be
choice.
J.J. McCarthy. I want a chicken wing. Is it McCarthy? It's gotta be.
All right. So we do have a very excited Chicago Bears fan with us.
Bear down,
You're
Chicago
new.
Bears. Am I taking anyone's spot here?
No, you're fine. No, these spots are specifically for y'all. So you can hold that mic if you want to, or if you would rather us just clip it onto the cup, it's all up to you.
Can I hold the cup?
Yeah, you can hold the cup.
Anything you want.
Oh, that's fine. All right, so talk to us. First pick, 9th pick, how we feeling? What's the outlook of the season? Give you the 2-minute rundown.
Honestly, I still can't get over Atlanta picking Michael Penix at number 8.
Ridiculous, I'm saying.
Why
Doesn't fit.
Why would they
Doesn't
trade
focus
up?
on the Bears pick with that happening.
Why would they trade up 2 spots to take a quarterback when neither of the teams needed a quarterback?
Crazy stuff, man.
Bears, though. We knew they were going Caleb. That was
Yeah,
a
of
foregone
course, yeah. A foregone conclusion, for sure.
They got who I wanted. I wanted Rome.
Were you nervous when the Falcons traded up that they were going to take a Doomsday?
No.
Really?
I thought they were going Dallas Turner.
Oh, I thought they were going wide receiver.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to
going
pair
wrong.
London with a Doomsday and a Kyle Pitts. That'd be scary.
I can see that. I personally thought they were going to go Dallas Turner.
I honestly didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
I was just thinking offense.
Yeah. But I'm glad they got Rome. That's who I wanted at number 9.
Cool.
DJ Moore and Rome. Whew.
Don't forget Keenan Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
DeAndre Swift. Bears had an amazing offseason.
Well, yeah.
Playoffs.
And
Playoffs
I was going to say, y'all already had a pretty good defense. You know, the big issue was the offense. It was the quarterback position. It was wide receivers.
Yeah.
What are we looking at for next season? How are we feeling? I mean, your smile is telling me it all right now.
I'm excited. We need another edge rusher to go with Montez Sweat. Really turned around when we traded for Sweat. And we finished with like a top 10 defense after that Sweat.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have mind if we went with Dallas Turner there because we do need another edge. So offense is going to be electric. It's going to be opposite of the Bears. Offense is going to be electric. Defense is going to be at.
As long as you can run an actual NFL offense.
I've never felt this feeling before as a Bears fan, having a potential legit stud of a quarterback.
I'm a Bengals fan, and in 2020 when we took Burrow, I was like, oh.
I bet the feeling is similar.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, I am so excited. 4,000-yard passer.
I'm a big Caleb Williams. He doesn't like Caleb Williams. I'm a big Caleb Williams truther. I think that man's about to do some dirty things.
Oh, yes.
Hey, he can prove me wrong. That's fine.
What don't you like about Caleb?
I just don't like. He struggles against any top 25 team. Like I think he's won twice against a top 25 team throughout his entire college career.
I think that coaching scheme's a bigger issue, personally.
Lincoln Riley's a fine coach.
A fine coach. Keyword. I'm just saying. I remember whenever UT wanted to get Lincoln Riley, and I'm glad we didn't. So
it's also hard to win when your defense is lining up 35 points.
No, yeah. So, if your defense is giving up more than 27 points a game, good luck.
Which the Bears could potentially do next. So let's
your offense can put up 40 though.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, yeah, you should be on cloud 9 right now.
Oh, absolutely. Couldn't be happier with the way the draft went. So we have another pick in the third round, so we'll see how that goes.
But hey, you're here for tonight.
Exactly.
So real quick before you go back to your wings, because I don't want them to get cold for you, state your name for the people and tell them where they can follow you on social media.
Andrew Barton, social media. So
good for you. I bet your mental health is great. Even with being a Bears fan, I'm sure it's pretty great.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. I
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Yeah, go download this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Hey, take a business card with you.
Oh, I already got one.
Okay, I got one. Go Bears!
Go Bears!
Well, yeah. Again, you even heard it from a Bears fan. What Atlanta just did made absolutely no sense.
No, it did not. No, it did not make sense. The only reason it will make sense is they go 2 years with Cousins, start Penix at 25, let him just rehab for basically 2 years, make sure he is fully healthy, work on his deep ball accuracy, then he could be scary in that offense. And he's a great backup for Cousins.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. If there's any type of health concerns, I mean, you don't really miss. I mean,
yeah.
You skip a beat just because Kurt's a veteran, but as far as just like true talent, capability, what they can bring to the table, you're not losing that much.
No way McCarthy only had a 19% chance to be available at the 10th pick. Whoever did that stat needs to be fired.
But think about how many quarterbacks were chosen in the top 3 to 4.
3?
I know it was to him, but that was cute.
What did she do?
She gave you a heart. Danny's girlfriend's here, and she's being super cute and sweet to Danny, and Danny's being a complete dick and not showing her attention.
I just realized they have a motor.
Yeah. Did you see that? He completely shifted the subject.
Well, it's cool. Look at on the clock.
Me and Hannah are on the same page. I'm with you.
You're getting yelled at.
I'm with you. Are you mad, bro?
No.
No? Good. Correct answer.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Here comes good old JJ. Can't wait to see Sean's reaction tomorrow.
The Vikings have the 10th pick in the... Dude, I'm surprised to have seen 2 trades in the top 10.
Well, they're both of the Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets
because the Jets said, hey, dude, we've got Aaron Rodgers next season. We're fine.
They don't need anything. Their offensive line's good. Their running
defense is great.
Defense, good. Wide receivers, good.
They just they got such a good pick because their backup quarterback was so absolutely doggone shitty that there was nothing you could do with it.
They were a playoff team last year with Aaron Rodgers healthy.
They were a Super Bowl contender last year with Aaron Rodgers healthy.
Their defense, good.
And honestly, I would say with half the backups in the league, they're a playoff contender
at least.
In the conversation.
Their coach.
Jets coach. Shit.
Wow, it's on my tongue.
Don't put me on the spot.
No, at least he admitted like 8 weeks through the season, he's like, we probably should have signed a new quarterback. Salah. He at least admitted that they should have signed a new quarterback instead of stuck with Russell.
Honestly, no. This is the best. This is best case scenario for them. To have what is now the 11th pick, and I'm sure that they've gotten shit trading back.
Oh yeah. It's an honorary selection.
It's an honorary selection. Sorry, it's loud in this Buffalo Wild Wings, so I'm just trying to hear what they're saying.
It's the Ewing family, not Patrick Ewing.
Thank you for that.
People can be confused. The pick is in. JJ. JJ. Who's it going to be? Oh, Asher is announcing the pick.
Trying to hear what the pick is. Hold on.
She's just about to read it out.
Kid. And her mom. There are a lot
the Bears might win the NFC North next year.
There's a lot of very excited Vikings fans.
I don't think they're Vikings fans. They're everyone but Vikings fans.
I was about to say, if I'm the Vikings, I'm not particularly thrilled.
Denver locked out. They don't have to be stuck with J.J. McCarthy anymore. That Vikings fan is happy. Why? What do you see in McCarthy that you love?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but to only throw for, 137 yards in the national championship game?
10 attempts.
10 attempts, 137, no touchdowns, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Well, the Jets got their picking fast.
Oh, wow, yeah, the Jets pick is already in.
Well, they had like 30 minutes to figure it out.
The Jets said, we're good on JJ, so.
Is it going to be Dallas Turner? Beef up that D-line?
Yeah, again, the Jets don't need a ton. Really, for them, it's more of just
deep rotation.
It's a fun pick.
You look at highlights, he's a good quarterback. Hey, you look at highlights of me playing high school baseball, I could have won D1.
Shout out to our live listeners right now. We're up to 81. 81 live listeners.
Brock Bowers? Do you see that?
Broncos correspondent Jordan Edel is saying Brock Bowers.
They did just lose C.J. Uzama.
So
it could be Bowers.
So we're gonna see.
Or Dallas Turner. Did you look? Is it
Brock Bowers? Is that your final pick, Brock Bowers? Okay, I'm holding you to it. So yeah, again, thank y'all so much. I am actually going to take just a quick second while we wait for this Jets pick. We are sponsored by Western States Fire Protection. If you need anything pertaining to fire sprinklers, fire alarms, fire extinguishers, security, sound systems, etc., if you are west of the Mississippi, we can help you out. Even if you're east of Mississippi, we can probably still help you out. If you are a business owner, a house owner, anything in between, Western States Fire Protection has stuff for you. So, yes, if you're curious about it, you need some help, you need to buy some services, go to WS as in Sam, F as in Frank, P as in Paul, WSFP.com, and they can give you more information. You can request a quote. And, again, anything pertaining to fire protection, life safety, or security, they can help you out. On top of that, while we wait for this pick to come in, don't forget to rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Again, this is the Fourth Down Fiasco. You can follow us on Twitter/X if you're into that kind of thing, at @4thdown_pod. Or you can follow us on TikTok, which is going to be dead soon, and Instagram at Fourth Down Fiasco. No underscores, no periods, no nothing. You heard? Thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate it. It's me, Danny, and our buddy Tanner. We all just really like ball.
We love ball.
We love ball, and we love all ball. We love all ball.
ELF, UFL, NFL, NCAA,
basketball, baseball, rugby. Even though that doesn't end in ball, but rugby's also a ball sport. We like sports. We like to see people compete at the highest level. We love the passion and the fire that people bring. We love shit talking. I am especially a big time shit talker. People will tell you that. Anyone who's ever played me in rugby will tell you I love to shit talk. Danny's not as much of a shit talker, but he's a mind game guy. And which is why he played baseball instead of rugby.
All right, let's lock it in. Who are we taking?
But yeah, with that, we are currently awaiting the New York Jets pick.
Walking out.
For the past 90 seconds, they've said that this pick was in.
Who are you taking? Who is it? Dallas Turner or Brock Bowers?
I'm going to go Dallas Turner.
I'm going Bowers. I'm following our Broncos correspondent. Oh! Offensive tackle. Wow. That's a solid pickup. He is good.
I mean, yes, but wow.
Protect Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, yes, but also there are other people to protect Rodgers with. But you know what? Hey, I'm not mad.
He's good.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the mock draft have him going?
I figured, Latham would go before then. Wow. Hey. Oh, yeah, Fashanu.
Fashanu?
That's the brother, that's the kinfolk out there with what it looks like to be his mom and his dad. Glad that he's got both parents with him for draft day.
6'6", 312.
That is a man-child right there.
All right, Broncos.
Wow.
But where do they have him projected going anyways? If you scroll down.
Wait, say that
Scroll
again?
down on here. Where do they have him projected to go? Like, rumored to go.
Let's see, Fashanu. It doesn't look like they have him going in the first round of the draft.
Wow.
So
someone was excited, and the Broncos are not trading their pick. They're not trading back.
Honestly, hey, what I have to say to that is they saw something. I don't know what it is, but they saw something.
Hey, I trust Aaron Rodgers. If you've met with him and talked to him, I trust him.
Oh, yeah. You know for a fact that they had Rodgers in on those talks, and on top of that, I feel like any time somebody take someone from a round that's not supposed to be the round that you're in, it's got to mean something.
And so the Broncos did not trade back like our Broncos correspondent wanted them to do. So, what do you do now?
Keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah. I like Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers is good.
Even though drafting first-round tight ends
You
is
have
good.
a tight end already.
Dolchich, he's been hurt.
Dolchich has been hurt
all the time. Should be good. He's not a Brock Bowers.
Take this one. Let's start it off.
I think it's him or Bo Nix.
Bo Nix
All
is
the rest of the crowd over here thinks it's Bo Nix. Most of the Broncos fans.
You guys don't have a quarterback. There's Bo Nix. You want to roll with Zach Wilson?
Okay, Steve Young or no? Yeah, Steve Young. It was really bad for the Bucs.
That's true.
He went over.
So real quick, we have two questions from the one Pride guy who we interviewed 2 weeks ago. We are on a commercial break right now, even though the Broncos pick is in. But I do want to address the second part of his question because the first part we would probably actually talk about during a low point. But Danny, any future plans for the podcast?
Oh, do we have anything?
Oh man, do we have anything?
Let's just say there might be quite a few different outlets you can find us here soon. I don't want to say too much right now.
I'll say too much because I like to talk.
That's fine. You can pull out a piece of paper if you want.
You know what? I'll pull out a piece of paper.
Hey, maybe Luke wants to run one himself. He asked the question. Maybe the one Pride guy wants to run it.
Hey, yeah.
If he wants to, he can.
Shout out one Pride guy.
Maybe you could run it too.
Podcast? I missed the first part of that conversation.
He asked any new things coming to the podcast soon. And during the NFL season, we're releasing team-specific.
Sweet.
We have joked around on this pod for the past probably 10 weeks that it was the Fourth Down Fiasco Network. And ladies and gentlemen,
it's true.
It is true. We are about to launch the Fourth Down Fiasco Network. And we've got a couple of for sure shows coming up. We'll start with the ELF because that's the one that's coming around the corner the soonest. There's going to be the Vienna Vikings Vantage, which comes directly from Danny Weber himself.
Run by no one else but me.
Because I won't be on that bitch. Shout out Barcelona.
You could be the
I'll figure it out.
Breakdown.
I'll be one of the Barcelona baddies. Meow. We have the Steel City Shit Show, which is going to be our very own Tanner Vinsky. The Bengals Brief, which obviously, again, Danny. And Depressing Dallas, which you can catch your boy talking so much degrading shit towards none other than Jerry Jones.
That's true. We'll all be doing somewhat different things. I know Jordan wants to run his own podcast for Depressing Dallas. I don't know if I'll do podcasts, more along the social media outlets. You could run the Denver one if you wanted to. You could run it with TJ.
We'll see how wrong I am today. I've been wrong so many times.
Who cares?
I'm losing confidence.
You're fine, dude.
Hey, this is the way that I see it. You can be wrong about all the other teams except for your own. I feel like you know your team. I mean, you fucking predicted the shit happening in Denver, sending out Russell Wilson and everything.
You did.
So, as long as you know your own team, that's really all that matters.
It's basically just a review of what.
I can always talk wrong.
Yeah,
and I promise you, there is not a person in this world that unfortunately knows more about the Dallas Cowboys than I do.
Yep. And you don't even have to do podcasts. Like, for the Bengals one, I'm just going to do all Twitter and social media stuff and do a little, 1-minute rundown.
I know, mine's a podcast.
Yeah, he's doing podcasts.
I'm talking shit every Sunday.
Yeah. But if anyone listening wants the other, 29 teams we don't have,
yeah,
shoot us a message. You can be part of the Fiasco Family Network.
We are looking for anyone to hang out with us. And also, obviously, if you're a part of the network, then that also means that, yes, you can come on the actual Fourth Down Fiasco show. Plenty. We always have room here.
That's true.
We've always got such rotating schedules. It's funny, this past week, me, Danny, and Tanner were all like, what do we do? None of us had the opportunity to record. And we were very fortunate that we actually recorded this past week's episode 6 weeks ago.
Sure.
So we're always looking for people to fill gaps. And if that's something you want to do, you want to talk shit about your team, or talk good things about your team if you're a Chiefs fan, I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into.
Well, before they announced the real quick, 2-second run on your New Jersey. Good, bad, hate, love.
Throwbacks are fantastic.
Throwbacks are.
They changed the blue.
This is your first draft pick in the New Jersey, so let's see what happens. Wow! Bo Nix goes to Denver.
All right.
That'll be interesting. He's on the phone.
I know, he's on the phone.
He's talking to his phone.
His kid. Trust me, he told me before the show, he was like, I'm going to be on the phone with my kid during the draft.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's so cute.
So, initial reaction before everything sets in, Bo Nix.
Well, it's my job now for the unbridled optimism. I was always on the Bo Nix train.
Were you always?
He did not like Penix. He wanted Nix over Penix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll leave you alone.
6'2", 1/8", 214 pounds.
It's nice having a quarterback that can see open line.
Yeah.
45 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That's
4,500 yards.
That is a stat line right there.
9.6 yards.
And he broke the record for completion percentage.
Animal.
77.4.
That matter was dumb.
Almost 10. They don't have any quarterback. They're going to roll with Zach Wilson?
You're just mad because you have to face Bo Nix twice a year now.
You think
hey, you know what? Hey, no, Chiefs.
Come on, Chiefs.
Come here. We got to talk about it. It's therapy session time. Hey, where's the other mic? Where's the other mic? Where's the other mic?
Oh, it's flashing.
Listen, brother, I know you're upset. You know, terrified. Why? Because you got to face him twice a year? Is that why? That is
I was actually hoping they were going to take Rock Powers. It would have been more competitive.
As in, you thought that they were going to suck if they chose Brock Bowers, and so I'd have Drew Lock, Zach Wilson. But now you got an actual baller, right?
It is. Yeah, they got a baller. It's going to be competitive.
It's going to be fun next year, isn't it? Real quick before I leave you alone, my bad for talking shit. What was your name, man? Chris? Hey.
And you're a
Unfortunately.
When are you going to retire Jerry Jones and his entire family?
When he dies.
Jordan is currently questioning the Chiefs fan.
No,
and now he's talking about how he's
I
sadly
wish,
a Cowboys
if I could make him sell the team, I would.
Are you from Texas?
I'm from Dallas.
Okay. You want to hear something straight up about me?
Sure.
I'm from Chicago. Oh. Born and raised. Watch Walter Payton. Okay. You know who my team is?
Green Bay. Green Bay.
Green Bay Packers. You know why?
That is sacrilegious.
Yeah, I know it's sacrilegious, but you know why?
No.
If you're ever going to root for a team, my grandfather told me a long time ago, you might as well root for somebody that named a trophy after, right? And I'm from Wisconsin originally, my family. So,
That's fair. That's fair. If you're from Wisconsin, might as well roll with it.
I'll leave you alone.
Good luck tonight.
Have a good one. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you, friend.
The Raiders.
That was Chris, the Kansas City Chiefs fan. Don't know his last name, but he definitely works out. Those guns, you can't just buy those at Target. I can tell you that much. He said he bought them at Kohl's with his Kohl's cash. I still don't believe him.
You have two mics to the same thing. I just realized that. And that was not even on. It's flashing. That's okay.
Well, I flashed though because I didn't know which one was meant for him. So.
But you want to go talk to the other guy? What was I talking about? Here.
Oh.
Wait. This one's live.
That one's on.
That's Twitter.
Oh, we have a Raiders pick.
That's Twitter. Don't forget that. That's Twitter. That's you.
Cool. We have a Raiders pick real quick.
Brock, dang it!
Brock Bowers.
I wanted Bowers. Ah.
Well, with that,
Who's going to throw to him? Who's going to throw to him?
I got to come bug you now, my friend.
We got a goddamn quarterback.
I am here with a very excited Broncos fan. I love it. I'm going to be honest. So, yeah. What was your initial reaction with Bo Nix? Because I saw you on the phone. I believe that was one of your kids, right?
My son.
Yeah.
He hates Oregon, but he's a damn good quarterback.
He is a damn good quarterback.
We wanted Penix, of course. I think Atlanta
Speak your tune.
When they picked him early.
You wanted Bowers.
No, we were very surprised just because they got Kirk.
Yeah.
Why do they need another quarterback? I'm not going to argue. That's why they don't pay me millions.
Think about it this way.
Yeah,
You should be paid millions, but
he wasn't just
You want to, hey, Disney, listen to this man real quick. You want to say that one more time for me?
he deserves to go to Disney World.
No, he said I deserve millions, not Disney World. I can afford Disney World. I can't afford millions. But okay, so Bo Nix, absolutely exceptional quarterback. I mean, over 40 touchdowns, under 5 interceptions, over 4,500 yards.
And he's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Penix, the worry was he was a little injury prone, but I love the kid.
You got the first 3, right?
He's good.
He's a stud. He's massive. So he showed up there. Listen, I hope I don't ever get up to 230 because I'm only 6 foot, so that won't look good on me.
Well, if you're 4'10",
You're not that short. That's awesome. Well, hey, congratulations, my friend. Real quick, just for the folks at home, what is your name? Obviously,
I'm Bob.
18.
Die-hard Broncos fan.
That was her.
This is the future. This is your Bulls coming, baby.
Hell yeah, y'all ready? Bob first. Multiple Super Bowls coming from Bo Nix.
Hey, Bob. He has the edge.
I like it.
Thank Bob for that pick.
I'm here for the enthusiasm.
All right, which one's which?
I believe you said the one on the right is your live. Yeah, because this one's still recording on my other thing.
Sweet.
Oh, man.
There's
Exciting
another
time to be
Broncos fan
alive.
sitting at the bar.
So up next is the New Orleans Saints. We have been recording for an hour and a half.
Nice.
Sick. So yeah, with the what is that? The 14th pick, the New Orleans Saints are expected to get. Well, this is actually
that was
not updated.
The Jets guy.
Okay,
they just
yeah.
shortened his name. Okay.
So I guess Fashawn, you actually was supposed to be a first-round pick. Okay, it's not
I
quite as
knew he was
crazy
really
as I thought it was.
I was shocked that he wasn't in that mock draft.
So yeah, then I don't know who the Saints are going to get. They definitely need a tackle. And Joe Alt's already off the board. So
what other tackles are on that list?
We shall see.
They could go Quinion Mitchell. Safety, DB is always good.
I mean, yeah, you can never go wrong with a good DB. You can never have too many good offensive linemen.
Oh, Fuaga from Morgan State. He's projected to go a couple underneath.
Actually, you know what?
Amaris Mims, Troy Fanuta. Oh, wait, did he go? No.
Listen to the Saints. This is a request. As your neighbor, write down, what is that, I-10 that we share, or I-20, one of the two. Whatever the Eagles are trying to pick, please pick. As a Cowboys fan and as someone who has never had hate in their heart for New Orleans, please,
no hate. No hate.
Whoever the Eagles are trying to select, take that shit from them. I would greatly appreciate it.
Just do it. Did you respond? You didn't respond to Tanner.
You said who responded to us?
No one responded to Tanner.
Okay. Well, hey, since we're doing commercial breaks right now, we can do the first half of At the One Pride. Or is it the One Pride Guy? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. At the One Pride Guy, our Detroit Lions correspondent. His first question was, which prospect is your sleeper and who is your guaranteed bust?
J.J. McCarthy.
I would probably also say J.J.
Out of the
McCarthy
current ones
for
drafted right now, yes, J.J. McCarthy. And there's not many sleepers picked yet because the wide receivers are supposed to be good. They're not supposed to be sleepers.
I don't know if he's going to go today, but I think that I wouldn't say he's the best wide receiver in the draft, but the most valuable as far as starting him day one because of what he can provide to you, Xavier Worthy.
Especially with the new kickoff rules.
Xavier Worthy, whatever team needs a slot wide receiver that's a good team.
And a kick returner now.
Yeah, and kick returner.
Now that they have to
that is
return.
a playoff-bound team. Get Xavier Worthy. You will not find a better non-top 10 pick than him. That's my pick, personally.
He's quick. He's smooth.
His route running is disgusting.
And his return skills. He can turn out to be like a Devin Hester return man.
Yeah. And his one issue is because of the weight and the size, he's just, he can get hit and he can get hit hard. And he can drop balls when he does get hit. But he doesn't drop balls in the open field. No. If it's just him by himself on an island, he doesn't drop shit.
Yeah.
It is only whenever
don't use him like the Texans use Tank Dell, where he's cracked his tibia.
Yeah. Oh, looks like the Saints pick is in.
Do I dare ask our Broncos correspondent what the pick is? Because he's getting a little disheartened with all his incorrect picks. He's picked the opposite of every single pick.
It's funny. I've picked wrong pretty much everything except for the top four. So
those were given.
Yeah, I mean those literally every publication told me what to pick, and they all agree. So
oh, look at the Bengals logo behind his head and the Steelers.
Wow, that's really all you noticed. You didn't even notice the orange suit.
That wasn't on the screen when I pointed it out.
But the orange suit's been up there.
No, yeah,
this whole drive.
I was just saying, look at the little geometric logo Bengal tiger.
Sounds to me like you're not very observant there, Mr. Bengals man. Wait, here's the thing. After the Saints pick, I'm gonna go bug the Washington.
You do that. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay, that's fine.
Jordan, who's it going to be?
Yo, Edo.
I have
Who
no
you got?
clue. I have no clue.
He's shaking his head. He has no idea. He said
Could be.
defense.
Could be. Or tackle.
Yeah, I'm going. They need offensive line personally. But we shall see. I'm going offensive line personally. And I'm probably going to be entirely wrong.
I think he's going OT. You still sitting at 81?
Still sitting at 81.
Nice. The pick is in.
Dum, dum.
Make sure.
God, I love that
I
sound.
know. Take this when you.
Okay.
The mic
I will.
or the cup of the mic.
Yeah, the live.
Off of the tackle. Hey.
What's up? My God, dude.
Nice to meet you.
Eagles fan. He's the husband. He's the husband
of the Eagles.
Yes.
I broke my boycott.
Wow.
That lasted long.
Hans Berwitz, ladies and gentlemen.
Who are you here with?
Really?
With me?
Okay. Dude, I'll clear off space if you want to hang out with us.
I don't want to move all your shit, right?
No, it's literally just food that we're not eating anymore. So.
We'll come hang out.
Hell yeah.
Offensive tackle, take it.
Oh, so I was right. It wasn't OL. Dude, I'll take it. I've been like 0 of 16 tonight.
Get out shot. Get out shot. I've only seen like a couple like picks, that's all.
Dude, it's been aside from I would say the top. Sorry, let me grab my other mic. I would say aside from the top 4 to 5 picks, it's been kind of unpredictable. It's been kind of crazy. There have been some picks where I've gone, really? That's who you're going with?
How are you?
How are you, dude?
You guys have this whole little section, sir?
Yeah, actually, this is your spot now.
Oh, thank you. This is cool.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, actually with us at this moment in time, one of our fan correspondents, Michaela Berwitz. Real quick, Michaela, who are you hoping that the Eagles draft tonight?
Man, I just hope we get someone good. Sorry, Jordan, I've got a little 2 beers in me right now.
Hey, it's okay. I also don't watch college football, so it's been so hard because Danny's like, oh yeah, this guy, that guy, and I'm like, I caught 2 college football games this past year. One was the UTOU game, and one was the national championship. So yeah. Yeah, to look up what they are predicting that you guys are going to get a offensive lineman. So unfortunately, we need one of those, and they keep thinking that we're going to get a wide receiver. So, oh yeah. It's all the neck injuries. You can only do so much with neck injuries. It does suck. For those of y'all who are listening on the live stream, we are up to 120 live stream listeners. Holy shit. Wowzers. Yeah, we were just talking with our Eagles correspondents about the Dallas Cowboys, oddly enough. And Michaela just found out that Leighton Vander Esch has retired, unfortunately, at age 28, I believe. Yeah, let me see what his age is. He is, 28 years old. Sad to see. I absolutely love me some LVE, but I totally get it when it comes to neck injuries, back injuries. You can't play with that. That's life-altering stuff. So we are currently waiting on the Colts to pick somebody right now. Danny's in the restroom. He just broke the seal. Yes, I do have to call him out like that. And probably after this pick, once Danny actually comes back to the table, I will grill our Washington Commanders fan and Buffalo Wild Wings about Jaden Daniels. See how he feels, see what they're thinking. But yeah, right now we are waiting on the Indianapolis Colts. You can move my keys. That's totally fine. Sorry to use my broadcasting voice with you. Hans has heard this voice every day of his life for 4 years. So, yeah, the Indianapolis Colts, at least from the draft that I have pulled up, are supposed to pick Quinion Mitchell, defensive back out of Toledo. And I think that the Colts, I mean, there are some things on the offense that they could for sure, work on. I think every team in the league almost could work on offensive line. It also wouldn't be bad to see them, fill some more flashy spots as far as running back and wide receiver on the offense. But man, Quinton Mitchell, that dude is a baller. I mean, 5 interceptions his junior year. I know he only had 1 this past year, but it's because nobody threw at him. He averaged 3 yards a catch. So when people caught balls on him, they got 3 yards, and that was it. So he's a lockdown defender, a ton of pass deflections, 18 pass deflections out of what? Probably 13, 14 games max. Absolute animal. And again, he is the type that if he gets his hands onto a ball, it's his.
Dallas Turner.
It's what? Danny just joined me again after breaking the seal.
Dallas Turner.
No, Quinton Mitchell, my guy.
Both defense, first defensive guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's who the Colts are going to go with. Is Quinton Mitchell.
They do need a DB. I'll give them that.
That defense needs some help. I mean, I feel like they have a lot of things that need help. They just have a lot of guys who play hard, but
do you know what the live one is?
It's in my hand.
Quinton Mitchell. Oh!
Wow!
First edge, but not even Turner.
They took Latu. Wow. Yeah, not even Turner. He wasn't even on the phone when they showed him. That's nuts. They had Quinton Mitchell on the camera.
They had any defensive guy they wanted, and they had Latu as their number 1 defensive guy.
That is nuts.
Wow. Hopefully he works out, because if Dallas Turner is better, ooh.
That is...
He was told to medically retire, and he's going to the NFL, and you took him first defensive guy. I would say stray so far away from him.
Would not have been my pick, personally. But you know what? Again, this is why guys make a shit ton of money to do this stuff, and I don't.
And 90% of the time, they're wrong. GMs have a huge turnover rate.
I would not have gone Latu, personally. Yeah, I'm surprised just with the amount of people that they had that were still available that they went that route. Yeah, why Latu? I mean, don't get me wrong. He had a good time over there at UCLA.
23.5 sacks in 2 seasons. Hi.
You remember Michaela? I mean, I know you didn't meet her.
I'm Danny. Nice to meet you.
But yeah, that's
crazy.
Not who I would have gone to. Now, with that, Danny, I'm going to leave you for a split second. I'm going to chug the rest of my beer, and then I'm going to go bug the Washington Commanders fan and see how he feels about his draft pick.
Sweet. I'll be here.
Listen, brother, you didn't come talk to me.
I don't know if I do that.
I mean, I don't either. I'm just here to stand. I'm over here just to stand there and be pretty. Do you think I know football stats? I don't. I don't watch college football. I looked all of this shit up on ESPN 20 minutes before the draft started. I can tell you about pro ball. Yeah, I'm just like, wow. I was surprised they chose that guy. But yeah, how?
I have no clue. They can take
The Cowboys.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, I don't want to have to see y'all twice a year anymore. Sam Howell, I was like, Sam Howell.
He could have been good though.
He could have. It was gonna take some. It was gonna take some time. I think Jaden Daniels is a for sure day one gonna be
Day
good.
one starter. You know, we signed 20 people this offseason already. We're ready. We're coming from NFC East. That's all.
124.
You know what? It's not gonna be us. I'll tell you that much. I actually, I wasn't until this past year.
3 people, and now
we didn't sign a fucking person. It wasn't with the team, at least. No,
just re-signing.
Yeah, no. I actually have a buddy who's a Giants fan, and he tweeted at us, was like, "Oh yeah, since the Eagles fall off, do you think that we have a chance of being number 2?" And I was like, "Dog, since the Cowboys fall off, you could be number 1." I don't know. NFC East is wide open right now.
There's not a lot of news anymore.
So, I don't think Giants. How do you think Commanders? At least win 9 games this year.
It's like 8 a.m.
Or 9?
Yeah.
I think y'all win 10. I'm going to be honest. I think y'all win 10. It makes me mad. It makes me very mad. I think y'all win 10.
They're 8 hours ahead, so they're playing it.
Yeah, I think y'all win 10.
Yeah.
I think Philly wins 10.
I would too. He just
Well, it depends on tiebreakers and stuff. I think y'all win 10. I think Philly wins 10. I think New York wins 9 and we win 8, to be quite honest with you, and it really bums me out.
That's why I don't like him, because he was told because he had neck injuries.
Dude, I am the biggest JJ McCarthy hater on the planet.
Oh, really? I kind of like him, but I didn't think he was going to go that early.
Nah.
Basketball's a little different.
I think they were going to trade up one spot to go get him.
I mean, you know, if you were getting JJ McCarthy in the second round, I'd be like, all right, you know, word. I don't think he's worth the first round draft.
That's like I was like my buddy.
You don't want to say it?
He's a Broncos fan. He was like,
had one the whole time.
I really wish we would have traded that.
That's what I do. I feel like
he has the live mic. This is just a
he's
recording.
about to do disgusting things to the NFL. Yes.
Well, he has a recording and a live. I have a recording and the other live.
He needs a guy who's all arm. All arm.
Completion percentage for that guy is insane. So,
yeah, he's all arm, and then, you know, I mean, he doesn't run, but he's big, so like you can't just hit him either. I have seen people say that he is the more athletic version of Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
And that's I'm about there. I'm like, yeah.
So you really like that pick at 12?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah. I think besides Penix, I think he was probably the best.
That was. I remember seeing reports like a week ago that Penix would go to the Falcons at 6 or sorry, was it 8? I can't remember. But like, apparently they didn't tell Kirk Cousins that they were going to draft quarterback.
Dude, that was the weirdest thing, man. Just like, yeah, you've got a fringe, you know, top 8 to top 10 quarterback.
Yeah,
like
4 years.
4 years, yeah. You paid a shit ton of money. You know, if it doesn't work out, sure, 2 years from now, draft somebody. But
yeah,
I was very surprised to see Penix over Adunze was still on the board. Roman Adunze? Yeah. I'm like, dude, no.
Next.
I'm like, dude, load up that offense with Kurt, and you know, give him Adunze, London Drake, you know, Algier, Bijan Robinson, bro, and Kyle Pitts, bro. That offense would have been disgusting.
It would have been crazy. I don't know why they didn't. And then literally the Bears were like, "Yep." Bears said
Thank you for that. Yeah. I saw a lot of Bears high-fiving from it. So, well, cool. I won't bug you anymore. I know you're with your friends, but and for the people at home, you want them to follow you on any social media? You got social media?
No.
Wow, you are the second person to not have social media today. It's okay. He's from Washington. He doesn't know how to read. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's D.C., not Washington State, so it's fine. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. What is this? They already have one. Okay. It was on the table.
Who put this up?
Oh, man.
What?
Well, we have the Seahawks pick in.
Go walk around Target.
Need to take a quick. Oh, for us? Oh, for Seahawks, yeah. Yeah, the Seahawks don't draft offensive people. Hey, shout out to the over 125 people that are watching us live right now.
Dallas Turner has to go here, right? Like he's fallen to 16.
You know what? Dallas Turner's just going to fall to the Cowboys, and it's going to be incredible.
No, he's falling.
No, I would cry.
No, he's going to fall to Cincinnati because Hendrickson just requested a trade.
Hey, maybe we don't go to
Send him to Cincinnati.
You know what? Maybe he'll put pressure on him to stop his podcast. You know, we civilians, we can podcast. You professional athletes, I'm not gonna say shut up and play because that's wrong. But wait until the off season, dear God. That's all I ask. Just like have your head in the game. Maybe I'm an old head. Who knows? Am I getting old, y'all?
I mean,
this has to be Turner. It has to be Turner.
It was his brother's podcast, though, and it was the Eagles, and they still tanked. So.
Both brothers on the podcast.
It's his. Oh yeah.
Did you see what happened?
They're
the Falcons traded up from 10 to 8 to take Penix. They jumped the Bears to take Penix. Why trade up 2 spots? I thought they were going to take a Doomsday from the Bears.
Who was 9?
The Jets traded back from. The Bears had 9. Jets traded from 8 to 10 to 11.
Makes no sense.
No. All right. This has to be Turner, right?
All right. Seattle Seahawks pick is in. This is pick number 16, which was originally supposed to go to the Philadelphia Eagles and is no longer going to the Philadelphia Eagles.
No, that's
how do you feel about trading that?
That's a projected trade.
Oh wait, but this was a recent thing.
Well, yeah, but they're saying that was just a projected mock draft.
Ignore me. The Athletic doesn't know what they're talking about. I will name drop The Athletic. Actually, let me confirm this before I talk shit about The Athletic, because I like The Athletic and I subscribe to them. So, I'm Googling NFL draft order. But with that, with the 16th pick, the Seahawks do have it in.
It is.
Hold on.
Oh, Byron Murphy. I like that. I like that pick.
Murphy's an animal. Okay.
Cincinnati was projected a lot to take Murphy.
I'm about that. I like Murphy. I was really hoping that he was going to drop, but for him to drop, you know, they were expecting him to go like 1 or 2 picks after this. For him to drop 6 spots for us,
you guys can say
not likely. So the Seattle Seahawks take Byron Murphy.
I like that pick. That's
out of Texas. Pick. Byron Murphy, absolute animal. I mean, I remember the Red River rivalry gang, and while Other guys on our defense had their head up their ass. Byron Murphy was not one of them.
Jacksonville trades to Minnesota.
Oh, Jacksonville just
Another
shaded their
Minnesota
Minnesota. Ooh. Minnesota said, hey, we about it. We trying to get back in it. But just so everybody knows, Byron Murphy, with his time at UT, junior year, only played 3 years, true freshman, sophomore, junior. Junior year, 5 sacks, 13 solo tackles, 29 total tackles overall. And a lot of that was he is such a big-bodied individual. They're showing his highlights right now, part of what they're showing is literally him just being such a dick to the offensive line. They're like, he's not getting sacks, he's not getting stops. But I just watched a play from him where he bull rushed the offensive line so hard that the quarterback tripped going backwards trying to escape from him. It doesn't count as a sack, but definitely a guy that you want on your team.
The Vikings are straight ahead of Cincinnati and take probably the best remaining edge rusher because they lost theirs. Daniel Under.
Yeah.
The Vikings lost him.
How do you feel about that, Danny?
Pretty sad. We're going to lose our edge rusher.
Tell me more.
We'll see what happens. Maybe they won't. Maybe
I've been talking so much this entire live stream. Danny, please talk for me.
No, the table in front of us is just staring at our thing because they're new.
Oh, sick. You want me to go talk to them, let them know what's going on?
You can if you want. We can wait till the pick is about to announce who the Vikings take.
Where the Vikings take
I don't even know who's like best available besides Turner being there. Yeah, Dallas Turner's the best there. Quinnen Mitchell, Jared Verse, Taron Arnold. Yeah, if they don't take Taylor here, that's a mistake on Vikings. Yep.
Ah, Dallas Turner. I like it. Oh yeah, no, he's tall. He's 6'4". He's 250. At least that's what his combine rating says.
He's fast.
6'4", 250, fast as hell. Alabama Crimson Tide.
I wanted him.
Absolute animal.
I wanted him.
I think we all would. I'll go give the explanation because they keep looking at our side.
Here, take this. You need that. What? Oh, now I got all the mics. Welcome aboard. We got it. Now it's just me while Jordan goes explains what we do. You're gonna have to get on here soon. Oh, okay. Just wait till you're picked. I had to wait 6 minutes for Cincinnati to make a pick. I really wanted Dallas Turner. That was kind of sad. I don't know who we're gonna take now, though. Yeah. We have 2 6'8" guys on our tackles, though. Left and right tackle are both 6'8". I guess we're taking the last only guard left is the Washington guard, which I wouldn't be mad about. But offensive line or Bengals. I have no clue. I wanted Turner, but the Vikings traded up ahead of us. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Troy Tanner, Washington offensive guard, because we don't need defensive backs. I'd be fine with Quinnen Mitchell. But I don't know much about Jared Verse. He looks pretty good, actually. He's 16 ranked overall, position 3rd. Maybe
he was one of the Broncos picks.
2023. He's good. 9 sacks, 4. I would not be mad with Jared Verse. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, like, we're in a good position, honestly, like, with Cincinnati. So, like, I'm not going to be mad at whoever we take. So, because they're going to be a support player right away. Like, we don't need starter. Hendrickson's still there until we get rid of him. Like, we're not going to just cut him. Higgins is there. He's not going to hold out. Yeah, here he said he's not holding out. Yeah, I don't know. We're rumored to take Brian Thompson Jr. from LSU, the wide receiver, but I wouldn't want to take him this early. We had a lot of injuries, so we were all right. We weren't horrible, we weren't the best. We also lost our 2 starting safeties, but we got one of them back for free, basically, which is good. Jordan Battle's really good. He was a rookie last year. Nick Scott, I don't know why we signed him to start him, but he was garbage, so we cut him. Brought back Von Bell. Dax Hill is cooking. We lost to Louisiana. Yeah. What'd they say?
Oh, no, they thought that it was funny. They saw the signs and had questions, and they were like, what even is this? And so I had to explain that, you know, for those who are listening at home, Fourth Down Fiasco is the #1 fastest growing fan-first podcast in the nation. Mainly because we are the only fan-first podcast in the nation. As a couple of Eagles and Cowboys fans look at me and say, rock on, brother. Yeah, 130 live viewers right now. Just crazy.
You know what you should do?
We appreciate y'all. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to cap out at like 60. We do have some more questions to go through because we're on a true commercial break right now. They don't even have the draft clock up right now. So we got. Sorry, I'm looking through questions right now.
Quick, go Nuggets before the game starts.
Good luck, Nuggets. They're starting here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, fuck the Nuggets. Go Mavs. Shout out to my boy Luka Doncic, MVP of the league. Jokic, MVP, Pravi MVP.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. The Bengals have their pick. After the Bengals pick, we'll do some more fan questions since we have some. Danny, while you're getting your fan pick ready, I'm going to get another beer.
Ask the bartender if she can hand these out to the people at the bar. She likes us, so she might. Wait, Jordan, you forgot these. While we wait, I'm going to go eat some chicken wings. I want chicken wing. But I had to bring the mic because I'm all alone. Cool. I don't care. How did that even happen? I don't care.
The only thing in front of me and success is fun.
I really have no clue who we're going to take. I want Turner. We don't need defensive back. It's fine there. We got Von Bell back. We have Dax there. We have Jordan Battle. Maybe we could take him. We lost to Louisiana, so that'd be fine. I'd be fine with Troy. I'd be fine with Jared. I'd be fine with a lot of these picks. Or those 3. I don't know much about Karen Arnold. So we'll see in a minute what happens. Best available, Troy. They have Cooper deep. They have Cooper over. That's weird. Oh, it's Mel's best. What about, he doesn't have Nelson or Mitchell or Arnold up there. The pick's in. I know. They had to run commercial break, though. Making me worry over here. All right. After the long, long wait, Roger Goodell has not made his way out yet. So I have no clue what's going to happen. And we wait even more. And we wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. And Roger Goodell's here. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yep.
I'm sorry, I missed this previous pick because I was talking to a Bears fan and they were very excited about their
Mims.
Okay.
Offensive tackle from Alabama.
That's not bad. That's good.
Can I see your phone? My dad tried to call me.
Danny just walked away and just left me with a pick that I didn't see happen. That's fine. But yeah, I know that Mims got picked from Georgia. Go Bulldogs. I'd say yeehaw, but I feel like people from Georgia don't say yeehaw. Thank you so much. I just got another beer. Life is good.
Life is good.
All right, well, since Danny's on the phone and I'm still on the pod right now, again, we're just going to do a couple of shout-outs and some sponsorship stuff. Shout out to our sponsors, Western States Fire Protection. If you need anything as far as fire alarms, fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, securities, audio, video stuff,
no,
they've got you.
We're just talking football.
Anything west of the Mississippi, if you're in a state west of the Mississippi, they can help you out.
A little battle.
They're very quick.
If Gordon
good
Bolton
response
doesn't
time,
work out, we can move
24-hour service,
guard.
all that fun
Mims
stuff.
is a big
So
body.
yes, shout out to our sponsors,
Yeah,
Western
we took
States
them
Fire
off
Protection.
Offensive tackle from
Also,
Georgia.
we do ask that you rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You don't really have to leave anything in the review. We'd like it.
No, yeah, we just picked
if you want to
offensive
say
tackle.
"Go Cowboys" in the review, then
the
go
Vikings
Cowboys.
traded
But
right
I
ahead of
totally
us
get
and
it if
took
you
the
don't, because
defensive end that I wanted.
I'm still on my boycott, so I won't as well.
So then we just took OT, which is
Also,
just as
shout
good.
out to the now 130 people who are watching us live. Y'all can ask questions. Y'all don't just have to sit there and watch. But if you just want to sit there and watch, that's fine. We've got the 76ers game above us. I'm not watching that, but shout out to my boy Jalen Brunson, former Dallas Mav, and current top 5 to 6 MVP candidate. One of our fans, one of our
Big
Cowboys
body,
fans who's from Dallas also agrees with me.
No
I
wear
do
and
miss him
tear.
every day. Yes.
But we brought in Brown.
There we go. Sorry. The live stream
we have
kicked out.
Orlando. We
I'm
brought
actually
in
going to go
Second
ahead
Brown.
and plug in
Both of
my
our
laptop to
tackles are
live
6'8".
stream.
We have giants. Yeah, we have giants on
So
the
just
outside.
bear with me. But yeah, shout out to the New York Knicks and specifically Jalen Brunson, because we love Jalen Brunson
Well, it was our
on
offense-
this
well,
podcast,
last
or at
year
least I
was
do,
a freak
because
thing.
Danny's
Every
not
other
here
year was
to
our
say
offensive line,
otherwise.
so.
What'd your dad have to say?
Just calling about the draft.
Is he happy with the draft pick?
He left where they were watching, like right before
All right.
the pick.
So we are still here. We've got
My
some
dad,
fan
he was
questions
like,
to get
"Oh,
through.
we already picked."
Since
He's like, I was
we're
watching,
still
but we
waiting
left.
on the
And I was
LA
like, we weren't
Rams
home
to
yet.
make their pick.
He was like, we were up in like 2 picks.
This
but we
question
left
comes
anyways. I was
from
like,
Porterhouse, which was our Kansas City correspondent, if y'all remember that, if y'all keep up with the pod. It says, what teams are make or break in the draft? What teams are fine regardless
Didn't the
of
Nuggets
how
start
they
at 8?
draft? I would say teams that are fine regardless of how they draft. The New York Jets.
baseball's weird. If you're
They're gonna
late
be
for
fine.
baseball, you get fined.
Kansas City Chiefs, because Super Bowl champs. And then I'd probably say San Francisco and Detroit Lions and Baltimore. I say that those other three. I'd say that those, 5 or 6 teams, I think all of them are fine, even if they don't have a particularly good draft. They've got all kinds of Pro Bowlers on their team.
He didn't come up till later.
They are the teams that were, the most in contention, with the exception of the Jets. But the Jets was simply because the Aaron Rodgers injury. If Aaron Rodgers hadn't been hurt, he probably would have been in the Super Bowl. I'd put money down. I'm sorry. They have a solid stacked team, top to bottom. As far as teams that are break with their drafting stuff, again, anything in the NFC, and what did we say? Was it AFC South? Right?
AFC South.
AFC South, yeah. I'd say all 4 teams from both divisions, so 8 teams. So I'd say those 8 teams, they got to draft well.
A good draft wins you your division.
Yes, a good draft wins you your division, and a bad draft loses you the division. So,
why does it say on the clock Pittsburgh Steelers in yellow and gold? Or yellow and blue. No, it wasn't counting down. It said on the clock Pittsburgh Steelers with like 6 seconds left.
It was probably like a mess up. Because I believe that they're next.
Oh, here's a fun fact that I learned today about the Rams. The Rams owner built a $16 million house in Malibu specifically for the Rams executives to draft. That is the only thing they use the house for is draft day.
And you know what's so funny about buying a $1,600 house in Malibu? $16 million house in Malibu is it's probably about 1,600 square feet.
It's actually a big house. It's really small.
There we go. Thank you. I was just trying to talk shit on California.
LA's at 4-9.
All right, so LA Rams with the pick. What is this, pick 19?
Yep.
Okay. They need an offensive lineman.
They could go Jared Verse as well to fill try to replace any hope of Aaron Donald.
I've heard Troy Fontenot. I probably butchered that last name, but pick is in. Pick is in.
Yep, Jared Verse. Try to salvage anything you can out of losing Aaron Donald.
I don't know, man.
You have to.
Yes.
Position.
I understand that you have to fill the position, but I feel like no matter what you do, there's going to be such a massive drop-off between whoever they pick and Aaron Donald. Whereas part of the reason why their offense wasn't that great last season was because their offensive line sucked.
Didn't they sign an offensive lineman, though?
I mean, they signed one, yes, but they still have holes in their offensive line. And I mean,
Jared Verse was high up in the rankings. Yeah, he was position ranked 316 overall, so he technically went later than he was supposed to.
Don't get me wrong. I have zero beef with Jared Verse. I have not.
Yeah.
This is not the Jared Verse podcast hater podcast. If he was on the Cowboys, I would be fucking running circles and punching clouds. I don't know. I feel like Jared Verse had a great season, actually past 2 seasons at Florida State, 9 sacks both years.
Bulldozed that offensive lineman.
But I feel like there's just such a drop-off between Aaron Donald and anyone that they're going to pick up that it's almost like, could you have gotten a guy like Jared Verse in the second round?
Not this draft.
Maybe. We shall see. We shall see. All right, Steelers are on the draft with the 20th pick. I know somewhere right now Tanner is streaming this on his phone, probably illegally.
Oh, yeah.
Currently sweating just to be disappointed in the end result. But while he's disappointed, and while we do this, I'm going to take another sip of my beer. And we have a couple more questions for the draft. So, give me just a second here.
Good. Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU? Could be. Let's answer one of Alex's questions.
Which ones?
One of Alex's questions.
Yeah, Malchow.
Why are the Packers the best team in the NFL?
The
You should
Packers
get your
are not.
brain checked.
I hope that every cheesehead has a flat tire every day for the rest of their lives. I don't wish injury or death upon them.
Just inconveniences to their everyday life.
Incredible inconvenience. I hope that they get demoted from manager to coordinator in their job. Like that is. I hope that they go from making $70K a year to 65 in this economy.
Hey, we still need Alex on our side, so don't go too deep here.
I'm sorry, he said Packers, and I'm a Cowboys fan.
That's fair. All right, let's jump to the next question then. Most and least favorite thing out of Detroit? Most probably M&M and cars. Cars came out of Detroit.
I do like my Ford Bronco, which comes out of Detroit.
M&M's pretty solid.
If you asked middle school me, I definitely would have said M&M first.
The least favorite thing is just Detroit.
My most favorite, I'm gonna go Ford. Yeah, because I love my Bronco. I can take it anywhere. I go through mountains and valleys and lakes and everything else. I carry kayaks and all kinds of other shit with me. So yeah, shout out Ford. And then least favorite thing, and this isn't really their fault, but the fact that Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean drinking water. That's my least favorite thing.
That's just Michigan, that's not Detroit.
Golly, wow. Okay, it's especially bad in Flint, and Flint is a suburb, or hood, if you will, suburb hood, doesn't really matter, of Detroit. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the clean drinking water, or lack thereof, in that area.
Detroit's just not a good area.
Correct. Hasn't been for a while. So, yeah. Then the Steelers pick is in, but we're going to see if we can do one more question from Alex Malchow, which you can find him on Twitter at EuroBallChow.
He has coined himself the European. What did he change it to?
He was the European Adam Schefter. Now he is the European Skip Bayless.
Yes,
yep, that's right.
Skip Bayless.
That's right. All-time favorite draft moment. Do you have one?
I feel like in recent memory, like for team specific recent memory, probably getting Joe Burrow.
I have two. I would say the what was that? The 2018 draft when we got Zeke and Dak Prescott, because I watched a lot more college football back then, so I had them both high on my boards.
Well, the Bengals always do this. They always take a quarterback, wide receiver, round 1 and 2. It can be either way, but we went. I think we went Palmer and another wide receiver, and then we went AJ Green and Andy Dalton. Then we went Joe Burrow, T. Higgins.
Well, so that's not how we normally run things, but yeah, I would say it's a tie between that draft where we got Zeke and Dak, because that following season was absolutely incredible. If y'all are wondering why we paused, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets are playing behind us right now.
Carson said he couldn't comment on there. If you hit the dots, can you turn on comment?
But hold on one second.
I don't know.
My absolute favorite draft moment was probably Drew Pearson whenever the draft was in Philly and they booed him all the way up to the stage, and then he got up and he said, with the whatever pick it was, with the X pick in the NFL draft, the 5-time Super Bowl champion select. That shit, I was just like, all right, this is a good time.
It's because he doesn't have premium, so don't worry about it.
I'm trying to figure out how to get y'all to.
But they can't comment unless they have premium.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry for those of y'all, the 132 people who are watching us live that don't have premium. I also don't have premium, so I don't blame you.
Neither. But Hannah wants a wide receiver, which That'd be a fine pick. You guys have George Pickens, but
Steelers pick is in.
do they take Brian Thompson? Do they take Quinn Mitchell? Do they take Cooper Deshaun?
Steelers have a lot of gaps to fill.
Yeah, they do.
Which is crazy because they have the 20th pick. It's almost just like, bro, just tank.
They never know how to.
Yeah, I know. Tomlin is an all-time great coach.
He's an over 500 god.
But also, at some point, you've got to let your team lose.
Is that Marcus Pouncey?
Oh no, but I saw Roger Goodell being a bitch. So.
Oh, he's this. Oh, Cameron Hayward. My bad. My bad.
Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Oh, and it's. There's no mic.
Yeah, they cut off the mic.
They cut his mic.
We have no idea what he's saying.
His speech has gone too long at the Oscars. They're playing the music.
Do 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 do.
He's giving his Walter Payton Man of the Year speech.
I mean, I can tell you what's going on in the LA-Denver game right now.
16-7. Oh, Troy Fantanu.
Ah, okay.
Offensive guard. Washington.
That's good.
They need
a lot of things, Hans.
He's crying.
We need a lot more things than that. I say that that's like the middle of the road for us. Well, get upgrade, sure. Would I rather have a running back, offensive linebacker?
I'll tell you what he said. With the 20th pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Troy Fantanu, guard, Washington. Sorry?
Me and future Cowboys correspondent Hans Berwitz are currently talking about a lot of Cowboys things right now, which doesn't really matter.
Thanks,
but going back to the Steelers pick, that was the right pick. Miami has a pick coming here in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I don't understand how that clock works, considering that the Steelers waited until they had like a minute and a half left to select somebody. And now Miami has significantly less than 10 minutes to respond.
They know they've been on the clock as soon as the clock starts as soon as Pittsburgh's run out.
I mean, yeah, you know, the way that I see the first round of the draft is you should know who your guys are. You should have a list of 5 to 10.
Not even 10. You have 5. Because you know who's going to be gone.
Well, I mean, if you're one of the last couple of picks in the first round, 10.
Yeah.
But you get 5 to 10 guys. Doesn't matter if you think that they're going to fall back or you're going to move forward, whatever it is. 5 to 10 realistic prospects that you say we're going to get them, and you're fine. And you just rank them 1 through 10.
Yeah.
And as one team picks,
you stick with
and you cross a name off the board, you go with the next guy. It's not rocket science.
I did that when I was a kid. My cousin and I would do like drafts in my basement and be like, all right, here's our team, and I have a list of people. And he'd be like, oh, well, you took him, Cross. Well, then my next best available is this.
I mean, I used to do that whenever I used to play like early Madden and would do the redraft or whatever.
Yeah.
So
we should live stream Madden or NCAA and Madden when it comes out. Along like with Carson, but like you should come over and we should play, or vice versa.
Especially with the new one coming out.
Yeah. New college football. Ooh.
Bro, I am going to be in there like swimwear. As long as you can play as previous college players. Can you?
Some. I think they agree to it.
As long as I get Vince Young, I'm killing all y'all. Vince Young was Josh Allen before Josh Allen.
Vince Young is just Vince Young.
And then they found out that he couldn't throw.
So Tanner just texted us, he wanted defensive back. Because the number one defensive back is still on the board. No matter who your number one defensive back is, he is still there.
Honestly, if I'm Jacksonville, that's where I'm going.
Miami needs defensive help.
They do, but does their secondary need help? I thought it was their front seven.
You can always take defensive back
I
help.
mean, you can, but that doesn't mean use your first round pick.
Yeah.
Just like, I wouldn't be upset if the Cowboys got a defensive back, but also I would lose the first pick in the draft on that.
Yeah, but you're already after 20.
We've got. It's rough out here. Actually, while we're on it, again, we know that we said it before, but we're going to say it again. This upcoming NFL season, we're going to have some one-off pods for some different teams. And one of them is going to be called Depressed in Dallas, for us Dallas fans who fucking hate our lives. And I guarantee that I'm going to have Hans Berwitz, who's sitting next to me right now. Y'all can't see him, but I guarantee he's going to be on the pod. And honestly, his wife might come onto the pod just to talk shit and be like, oh, I love the Eagles. And I'm going to be hating my life, slitting my wrists, and trying to figure out how I can move to Mexico. So.
Mexico?
Yes,
We're moving to Mexico?
I'm down. You down? Cancun or Cabo? Which one? That's the only two places.
Let's go Cancun. It's an island.
Cancun's not an island. That's
Cozumel. My bad.
But Cozumel's Cancun area.
Yeah. Let's just take the ferry over to Cozumel.
Yeah. Just like if you want to do, Tulum, that's fine, but that's also still Cancun.
Yeah, the whole little peninsula area.
Yeah, Playa del Carmen is all the same. But either Cancun area or Cabo area is all I am running through. But yeah, I might just get fed up with America because of the Dallas Cowboys and move to Mexico. I'm working on Duolingo. I can speak a small lick of Spanish, Hola y bienvenido. Tú escuchando al Fortan Fiasco podcast.
White guy. Defensive back. Defense is stacked now.
Cooper DeJean, Team White, best corner, best defensive back.
After the Dolphins announce their pick, let's answer another Alex Malchow question about
that works for me. I think he has some ELF questions for us.
How we choose our health team?
Yeah. We can, especially because I have some drama with mine. I'll gladly talk about that
Trade
here
alert,
momentarily.
baby.
Trade alert! Trade alert! But yeah, we are currently waiting on the Miami Dolphins pick to come in. Picking 21st.
Nuggets are trying to make a comeback. 21-15. Lakers currently. But yeah, Dallas Turner fell.
Crazy.
And for him to go 17 right from the Cincinnati, hate when that happens.
Yeah, y'all could have used him.
Granted,
I think that y'all.
Drop Robinson, Penn State edge. Wow. Did not see that coming.
Wow. Don't get me wrong. Chop's talented. Chop? You know what? This obviously means that I don't know shit, apparently.
At this point, it's like...
Again, this is why I only report, and I
don't guess.
Yes. And also, I don't watch a ton of college football, so I'm not going to act like I know
Let's
stuff.
watch some tape.
Yeah, looking at the tape right here. Oh, he has a quick jump off the edge. That is good reaction time. It is, as soon as that ball is snapped, he's there. Active hands. Okay, you know what? I'm about it. I like the pick.
Yeah. He's struggling to bring that running back down, though, so. bulldoze that center. But yeah, so want to spell your elf team drama?
Yeah, well, real quick, I do want to just throw out Chop Robinson's stats from college. I'm waiting for it to load. We are, again, currently on Buffalo Wild Wings Wi-Fi out here in Loveland, Colorado. So, what is this? We had 12 solo tackles, 15 total tackles, 7.5 for loss, 4 sacks. Okay. Actually, I do remember why I was apprehensive about Chop was because I thought he'd have more sacks. But looking at the highlights that they just showed, I mean, he was all over the place. I don't hate it. Good for Miami. I think that's what they need. They definitely need to shore up that defense, 1,000%. So maybe that's their guy. Yeah, going into, again, Alex Malchow. You can find him on Euroballchow on Twitter or X if that's what you're into. He asked how we came across our ELF teams. We'll go ahead and talk about Tanner. Tanner's is easy. Tanner is Polish by...
Polish?
No, he's Polish. I remember. Yeah, he's Polish by heritage. So the Wrocław Panthers made the most sense because it's the only team out of Poland. Danny, before I get into my drama, you want to talk about your team real quick? Why you chose them?
I chose the Vienna Vikings. I was between Stuttgart and Vienna, but I ended up going Vienna because I lived there. And yeah, they're the most active on Twitter, and they really wanted me to join their fan base, so I kind of had to. So that's how I ended up with mine. Little hometown.
So I was, I had selected the Tyrol Raiders before the season started. The season still hasn't started.
So you were like Berlin, then Tyrol.
Well, yeah, I didn't know who to choose because, so my family, on the white side of the family, they are, for the most part, English. There are no English American football teams in the ELF. Seemed kind of silly. We're Irish, English, and Scandinavian is our main things, and there's no teams for that.
Yeah.
So I put up a poll. Tyrol Raiders won. And they just never spoke to me ever. Like, I would tweet at them, I'd comment on their Instagram stuff, nothing. And one of the other teams that was on it was Barcelona. And while Barcelona, isn't the most sexy team on paper, they're a good time. And I'm a big Levi Lewis believer. I think,
baby.
Bro, Levi Lewis should be in the NFL and not the ELF. He will be in the ELF for a year, and then we'll get bought out. But I thought that it was time to switch. And I don't speak a ton of Spanish, but I speak more Spanish than I speak German, for sure.
Yeah.
So I was like, screw it. Barcelona comments and responds to me with things. And I made the trade. We'll see if I regret it or not. But with that, the Philadelphia Eagles have their pick, and we're going to see how we feel. And then immediately afterwards, we're going to talk to Michaela Burwitz about how she feels about this pick. So we're currently waiting.
Who do you want?
I don't think we need to get a cornerback. They were showing 3 different cornerbacks, but we just got Bradbury, and we also have Blankenship. So I want an offensive lineman.
I don't want to see y'all get an offensive lineman. I would much rather Jalen Hurts continue to run for his life and not be able to do the tush push.
There's not many good offensive linemen left. The next one available, like the best available, is ranked like 33rd overall for players.
Okay.
So
maybe that's why they think that we're going to lean towards defense?
Yeah, because the number 1 defensive back is available. There hasn't been a single DB off the board.
So we probably will do cornerback.
So,
but also, don't y'all have like 3 defensive backs?
Yes.
Oh, no, you can go Graham Barton, center, out of Duke.
Don't give them ideas.
He's 18th overall.
I don't think we need a center.
You just lost Kelsey. Here's your center.
But we just picked up somebody else from the Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
maybe you can move him.
I was just about to say it's a lot easier to move an offensive lineman than to find a good one.
Yeah.
We'll find out in like 2 minutes.
It looks like we are going to the stage right now.
We should have also went live on TikTok because then people could have commented. I didn't know you had that premium. Carson was like, "What about TikTok?" I was like, "If I wasn't recording on our phones, yes."
Yeah, we do want to apologize to those of y'all who are streaming on Twitter right now.
Tweet at us instead of trying to comment.
Yeah, tweet at us.
Boo. The pig is in.
The pig is in. What are we thinking? What are we doing?
And that cheer was for the Lakers.
Yeah, that cheer was not for the draft.
And
it was for the
is
Lakers game. Lakers Denver game.
Let it be the white guy. Brian Thomas Jr. Any day now.
I know. Goodell's out here acting like Biden and Trump can't fucking get his words out. I'm sorry, was that my outside voice? Did we get too political on the pod?
The slowest zoom in ever.
I just want a 40-year-old in office. That's all I'm asking for. Anyways, Goodell, who are we thinking?
They don't need to make this a 5-hour event.
I know. You can still do the first round of the draft in 2 hours. Easy.
Why do we care if he's announcing a pick from Australia?
Ah! Jordan Mailata, offensive tackle. How do we feel? Oh, beautiful singer.
Oh, have you heard
That wasn't their pick. They took Quentin Mitchell.
Oh, no, they took Quentin Mitchell. Never mind.
Quentin Mitchell
False
first
alarm.
DB off the board.
They put up the wrong display. Oh. Hey, no, I like Quentin Mitchell. So, yes, Quentin Mitchell, how are we feeling? That was the best corner in the draft, if we're being honest.
Then I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, like we talked about on an earlier episode, we need more help in the defensive back, so it's fine. I'm not ecstatic about it, but based with the poll, I guess it makes sense.
Fair enough. We'll find out 8 weeks into the season if it was the right pick or not. I feel like most corners, safety, just DBs in general, normally take about half a season to adjust to the speed.
Yeah.
Especially, of the wide receivers, how well they run their routes, physicality.
Do you know how this?
I like Quentin Mitchell.
Do you know how big he is?
He's a decent sized guy.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that he's super tall. Let me look it up, but I believe he's kind of thick. Let's see.
Thick?
Well, actually, no. He's 6 foot 200.
Okay.
So
It's not that big.
you had me out there. That's what you got. You got me out there. Hey, I'm 6 foot 200.
Maybe he'll put on some pounds. Maybe he'll put some on.
What you trying to say about me? You trying to say I need to gain some weight?
No.
I thought I need to lose some weight. Golly. I was out here doing Ramadan for, a month and it felt like a month and a half, but a month.
Damn.
I lost some weight. I didn't know that 200 pounds was underweight.
Oh, yeah, he did shut down Martin Lewis.
Yeah.
He did. Well, again, very physical. I am curious to see how many penalties he gets this upcoming season.
Why?
Because the NCAA doesn't, they don't call penalties the same as the NFL.
Yeah.
The NFL is very offense first because there's just not enough of it for them.
4.3340. That's pretty fast.
CeeDee Lamb will have 200 yards on us.
Oh, shut up.
But genuinely though, if he can control where his hands go, you gotta win. Truly.
Well, thanks, Jordan. Let's see what you guys do.
Probably nothing. I mean, hey, if you didn't notice, I'm not wearing Cowboy stuff right now. I know, yeah. Yeah, hey, those of y'all who are watching right now, all 140 now, shout out to the 140 people on the live broadcast. My boy Hans, who I went to high school with, filmed every moment of his basketball high school career until his senior year because I had already graduated. Said he was going to boycott the Cowboys with me, and right now he's wearing a Micah Parsons jersey and a Dallas Cowboys hat. So, boycotting is only for the strong, and while Hans might be bigger and stronger than me, I'd like to think emotionally I'm stronger than him. See, it's great. I feel like if I say anything in my radio voice, it has a lot more gusto. I mean, you had to hear my radio voice every fucking day. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Hans had to hear me literally every day in high school. I know, man. What's up, Eagles?
That's what it was.
So, did it at least like get you juiced up for the day? Were you excited, ready to tackle the day?
I was pumped to basketball.
I'm sure, because y'all didn't have basketball highlights before. I was the only person who filmed anything other than football.
This is true. Going to school in Texas.
People only care about. Yeah. Well, I mean, it started off because they asked if I wanted to film volleyball, and I was a single 17-year-old male at the time, and I said, "Boy, do I want to film volleyball." And then it manifested, and I started traveling with the basketball team, tennis team, track team. But yeah, shout out to Coach G with the volleyball team.
Fun fact. Her dad baptized me.
Her dad was my first audio video teacher, and her daughter asked me on a date, so it was a good time.
You mean her husband?
Oh wait, who'd you say?
Her dad baptized me.
Oh, her dad. Sorry. It's all good. It's all fine. I've had one too many beers. It's all good.
Same.
No, you haven't. Get out of here. Bro, you are 6'8" and German. Fuck out of here. You can
6'6" and still German.
6'7" because you were 6'6" in high school. Oh. And with the Jacksonville Jaguars pick, they select Blake Bortles out of... No? Okay, never mind.
Not this year.
Not this year?
I think Brian Thompson Jr. Because they lost...
Okay.
Who did they lose? Yeah, seriously.
Calvin Ridley's in there.
Yeah, lost Calvin Ridley, picked up Brian Thompson. Different players, but hey.
Same style, though.
Brian Thompson's like 6'6". Calvin Ridley's like 5'7".
Is Calvin Ridley short?
He's short. He's a
I
short
thought Calvin Ridley was big. Hold on one second. I gotta fact check this and make sure that I'm wrong. I'm just gonna go with. I hate looking up NFL players and then the word size, but Calvin Ridley size. Dude, Calvin Ridley 29. God, he's old. And that's saying a lot because okay, yeah, 6'1", 190. I thought he was thicker than that.
Brian Thompson's one of the best 50-50 ball wide.
Word. Oh, is that a question for me?
Cowboys taking?
I pray to God an offensive lineman.
Who? They have to get at center.
Well, no, the center's already gone.
Who would take the center?
Yeah, let me see who's available.
Who would take the center?
I'm just listening in.
Ladies and gentlemen, with us right now is Jordan Edel, our Broncos correspondent.
No, I'm saying take Graham Brayton, Martin out of Duke.
I got a lot of my guesses wrong, so I want to see if you guys are close.
Again, I've gotten a lot of my draft picks wrong too.
But this is your team. Remember, you're supposed to know your team?
Yes, and the guys that I liked are already gone.
You're going to take Graham Barton.
Graham Barton?
What is he?
Center. You can move him to offensive guard though.
Actually,
No, we're going Tyler Guyton.
we're going Tyler Guyton.
No.
Prepare yourselves.
He's supposed to go 33rd.
Nope, Tyler Guyton. This is our pick. I like it.
All right, yes, sir.
His not actual brother, but brother, Jalen Guyton, who plays for the Chargers. That's also, they're not related by any stretch. Do not quote me on that. But we are taking Tyler Guyton with this next pick. Guarantee it. I'm looking at the only other Cowboys fan right now, and she's deep in thought talking about the Denver-Los Angeles game, basketball. So, it's just me. Well, I guess there's also Hans, but Hans looks like he's about to cry. Hans looks very nervous. I'm going Tyler Guyton from University of Oklahoma for the Dallas Cowboys. Offensive tackle, because God knows we need it. Tyler Guyton. They
Jerry Jones
just went to the war room in Frisco, Texas, because we know that's not Dallas. Jerry's too bougie for that shit. Frisco, Texas. They're looking in the war room right now.
Texas.
Just outside of the Star in Frisco, Texas.
I've been to the Star.
I have also been to the Star, but also because
We got yelled at. We almost got kicked out.
I grew up in that area.
Fun fact, Hans wore lady shoes to the Star.
Oh, Hans Berwitz, future Cowboys correspondent, wore women's shoes to the Star. But also, that is completely acceptable because it is 2024, and we believe in gender equality, sexual orientation.
Do it.
Yes, if you have the picture, bring it up online.
So Carson Max and I went, and we walked into the building where they have all the Super Bowl trophies, and there was like it said like closed on the door or whatever. We're like, yeah, we can just walk in. And we walked in, and they started walking over straight to the Super Bowl trophies, and like 3 security guards that came up and like blocked them.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, we didn't know.
You can.
Yeah.
It's fucking Jerry's. You can't do that. Oh.
Oh,
all right.
You're way. You didn't allow
Lady
that.
shoes. 6'7", 260-pound Hans Berwitz. Oh, fantasy bet loss. See, this is why I don't gamble, because I always lose, and I always end up having to do dumb shit like that. So, those were beautiful red high heels. We're not in Kansas anymore, so shout out to your mama's mama. And for a split second, Danny's girlfriend walked up to us, and I thought that she was the girl who was serving us food. And I really apologize because I double took, and I was like, wait a second, you are not the person that I was hoping to get another beer from. So I apologize for that. Oh, you're right. I am going to get some of this down. Hannah, how are you feeling right now in the draft?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
Why? Why not great?
I wish the Steelers would have drafted a wide receiver. 'Cause I don't like their current wide receivers.
That's fair. There's a lot of really good wide receivers in this draft.
Yeah. But that's it. That's all I
But
care about.
do you believe that that's the answer for the Steelers?
A wide receiver?
Do you think that that fixes all of the problems?
Well, I think getting rid of Kenny Pickett fixed a lot. I don't know.
Fair enough. I'm not even going to deny that. I would hate for Kenny Pickett to be my quarterback.
You guys are going to submit your pick.
We have 20 seconds until the Cowboys need to put in their pick. The pick is in. Leave it to Jerry Jones to wait for the last 20 seconds, because that feels like his lifespan right now, waiting to the last minute to die. I know I've said that probably 4 times on this live stream podcast, but knowing that Jerry Jones will never sell the team, I unfortunately have to wait for his death. Oh, the Cowboys have traded their pick, which does not surprise me, because we lack aggression and we are not all in. We sent the pick to Detroit.
Are they going DB?
Which, again, does not surprise me. Because we're not all in, and we haven't been all in since the 90s.
They're getting the phone in.
With that, Danny, while we're talking about the trade, do you mind taking over so I can chug some of this beer since Hannah said that I was a bitch for not drinking it?
Wow, you said that? That's so mean.
Yes, verbatim.
That's
Hannah
so
Tippin
mean.
said Jordan Pryor is a bitch because he has more than half his beer still here.
And we're
Yeehaw, I'm about to chug.
We're only 3 hours in. Come on.
Hey, listen, I've had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm ready.
You're ready.
My body can prepare.
The Lions pick is already
Raw
in.
IPA.
Oh, yeah, I'll take over.
All right, you got it.
Detroit's first pick at their home draft. They traded up. There was 28. Or no, 30. They would have been 30. They were 30.
Oh no, sorry, Edo made fun of me for not finishing the beer. I just had to get more than halfway done.
Who are the Lions going to take?
It is an IPA, and I would also like to drive myself homely.
Is Eminem coming back out?
I hope Eminem comes out for the pitch.
What? Not a lot. We're giving some away. Who's it going to be is the question.
Their defense was horrible last year.
You could go defensive back.
Tonight, tomorrow. Jody Goffington. That's it.
Jody Goffington. Ooh. If Jazon Newton didn't get that DUI, he'd probably go now.
So with the Cowboys trading their pick, that means they now pick at 29th.
We only went down
for Rattler territory.
God damn it.
Special Rattler territory, baby.
Oh, hey.
Do you guys like Dak?
I will burn down AT&T Stadium if we select Spencer Rattler.
Darren Arnold, he's shaking his head. He's shaking his head.
But do you guys even like Dak anymore?
I like Dak.
Okay.
I don't think that, you know what? Actually, now that we're on the subject and we're waiting for the Lions pick to come in,
I don't know
Hans Berwitz at let me find his Twitter @name. Berwitz_Hans asked me, why was my father a Dallas Cowboys fan? And I can't answer that because I really only know his mom because his mom was my math teacher. But what I can answer is this. As someone whose dad and actually mom were diehard Cowboys fans, it sucks.
I came from a split family.
Every day that I wake up as a Cowboys fan, I wish I was a part of a different team. But I was force-fed a lie from the age of 6 years old that the Cowboys were going to win it, and it was their year. Every year.
Just like the Browns, you're delusional.
And
my dad had season tickets to the Bengals when I grew up in
it was
Cincinnati.
difficult,
And my mom's from Pittsburgh.
to say the least.
Yeah.
I have zero trust in the Cowboys. And if they chose Spencer Rattler for their first-round pick,
the Lions
as mad as I would be, I would say typical Cowboys.
Typical Cowboys.
So, yes, do I think that Dak is fine? Absolutely.
Running back.
I would love a running back. There's not been a running back chosen up to this point. I would love a running back. I would love an offensive lineman. I would love a linebacker.
Jonathan Brooks at Texas. Oh, Jonathan.
I love an offensive line. But
Jonathan Brooks would be killer.
I don't think that those things are going to happen, unfortunately. And so, you know what? You saying Spencer Rattler really makes me think that there's a chance we're going to pick Spencer Rattler.
Arnold's about to be gone. Arnold.
Who's Detroit got? Who's Detroit got?
Arnold.
Arnold.
Good pick. Solidifies their defense. They needed that defense.
Still think they should have gotten the white guy out of Iowa. That's fine. white guys in Detroit, I understand you can only have one, and his name is Marshall Mathers. So,
What about Jared Goff?
nobody gives a fuck about Goff. You can replace Goff with any other.
He's the man in Detroit.
Oh, I forgot about Hutch. Okay, all right. Time out. Hutch isn't just your everyday. Hutch isn't your everyday white guy. Hutch is your token white guy. Okay, it's different. We had in my college friend group, we had one white friend. His name is Joel. We love Joel. And Joel is now dating a black woman, and we're not surprised. So, Hutch is probably the same way. Like he's a spicy white, as they say. Jared Goff doesn't count. Hutchinson, spicy white. I was hoping that they would get the Iowa guy.
Did you go to school in? Where'd you go to college?
UNT. Unfortunately, that's why they're like, why don't you watch college football? I'm like, because my first year as a college student, my team went 1-11, and I remember it because my high school team won 3 back-to-back state championships. Like, you remember that shit when you come from a good football program. Shout out to Kyler Murray, my arch nemesis and also idol. The man that I wish would come on our podcast, but also at the same time, I could tell him that his pants were too tight. You know? What? You heard me loud and clear. Huh? He wore extra skinny jeans in high school.
Going back in the closet.
Oh, really? So, Hans Berwitz _Hans on Twitter
46
says that he's going to double down on his Cowboys boycott. I don't believe him.
Fan-focused football podcast.
I'll believe it when I see it. He thinks he can get through preseason.
The Packers picked us in. They traded up. They traded up right in front of their rivals. Ooh.
Packers traded up. Let's see.
All right, let's see. I wonder if Alex is out late there in Europe or London.
London.
I wonder if Alex Mauchow is awake.
Well, I mean, he had a poll earlier asking people if
I said
he.
he had to stay up because he said YOLO.
Me too. Were there any other Alex Mauchow questions that we
Did
didn't?
he play in the UFL? A.J. McCarron because he played for Cincinnati.
Shoot. The quarterback for Birmingham. Give me a second. I'm spacing on his name
I
right
want to
now.
be famous enough to get a giant head cut out of me. I know, I saw that. Amos reported it, like the main reporter. They said he's leaving. They're linked to Ferrari and McLaren.
Matt Corral. Birmingham Stallions. Bro, he's been balling. I was like, so there's a couple of Latino names for quarterbacks in the UFL. I was like, I know for a fact he has a white name. And I was just like, who is it? Matt Corral of the Birmingham Stallions.
Wait, there's one wide receiver that's popping off. I forget his name. He should be in the NFL, but I forget.
No, thanks.
You guys out of here?
We are.
Or just say goodbye.
Yeah. All right, everyone, say goodbye to Hans and Michaela Berwitz. Actually, never mind. I have to show something for work.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Ew! Go home! Go home, Michaela! You're married to that woman, Hans.
I have to sleep in the same bed as her.
Why Hans decided to marry an Eagles fan, I could not tell you. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Oh.
Logo cheeseburgers. You're like, I didn't get cheeseburgers? I just wanted a cheeseburger.
I double check. I'm sorry.
All right, last Alex Malchow question. What would your draft outfit be if you were to be drafted?
Ooh. I guess it depends on where I'm getting drafted at.
Yeah, if I knew where I was going, it'd be different than like if I was unsure.
Well, even like if I knew where the draft was. So I guess we
Where is your venture card?
So I guess we do the bullshit Detroit thing, right?
What?
As far as we act like we're getting drafted in Detroit this upcoming year now.
We're getting drafted this year.
I am a big fan of turtlenecks under suit jackets and chains. As the only black guy on the podcast, that is my favorite look. I love turtlenecks, suit jackets, and chains. And it's stereotypical. It is very Dallas, but fuck it. If I knew that I was going to get drafted, I'd go all black except for the chain. I go all black turtleneck, all black pants, all black jacket. I'd probably do a suede jacket, something extra spicy.
Because the Packers just selected Jordan Morgan, offensive tackle out of Arizona.
Ooh.
He is not happy about that at all.
No, not at all.
He
Not
is
the slightest.
not happy.
I see Cheeseheads fans putting their head down.
Who the heck is even Jordan Morgan? Position ranked 8.
Danny, while I'm paying my tab, you need to figure out who Jordan Morgan is.
I do that. Arizona, overall ranked 40, grade 86, position ranked 8. Let's look at his stats. And there's no page on ESPN for him.
And with that, the Buccaneers pick is in.
That was quick.
Didn't take him long.
Interesting pick. I don't know how I feel about that. This is him. That was a good pickup. Yeah.
I will say, though, his highlight tape is nice.
They said if he can get his hands inside, he's one of the toughest to beat.
Word. Okay. Hey, shout out to my namesake, or actually his namesake, Jordan Morgan. He was named after me. His parents knew he needed to be named after a bad motherfucker. So they said, we gonna name him after Jordan Pryor. That's what they said. You know, it's a solid name. I agree with you, Jordan Edel. Yeah, Jordan Edel, Broncos correspondent.
I feel left out now.
But yeah, as far as my draft outfit, yeah, I'm going all black. Oh, actually, I'm going one of two ways. I'm going all black turtleneck with a chain, or I'm going all black, but instead of a turtleneck, I'm doing a button down, black cowboy hat, and turquoise. Depending on if I want to make my white side of the family happy or my black side of the family happy. They have very different styles. Very different styles.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm hoping
So, yeah. Regardless, all black. It's a funeral whenever I get drafted because I might be the scariest man in the league. I'm going to be the X Factor. They're going to say, oh my God, Jordan Pryor got drafted? Shut it down. Give the Cowboys 6 more rings. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the 158 live followers. Why are y'all watching this shit right now? That's my one question for you. Why are you watching this shit? I love you. I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate your support. I hope that you stay. I hope I never leave you or that you never leave me. But why on a Thursday night when the weather is nice outside and the Los Angeles Lakers are playing the Denver Nuggets, are you listening to us?
I don't cheer for the Nuggets. Can you get a boo the Lakers? Boo the Lakers?
I'm not going to boo the Lakers.
What?
No. Let's go Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic till I die, boy. Luka Doncic till I die. What you mean?
You're not talking. Everybody hates the Lakers, right? No?
Luka's favorite player is LeBron, so therefore I ride with LeBron.
Who are the Mavericks rivals?
The Clippers. Clippers, Spurs from like long-term history.
Is this from the like Lob City era? Is that why?
No, actually, no. Current Clippers, yeah. And then the Miami Heat. The Heat and the Mavs do not like each other. Oh, we are up to 164.
Look at us.
Wow. Again. Why? I love y'all. I love. Actually, this is the live Twitter mic. Why? I just want to know if you experience some hardship in your life right now. Why are you feeling the way that you're feeling right now? Okay. Why are you coming out here? 165 of y'all live listeners. My hair's good. Danny's hair's good, but our hair's not that good. Okay. You heard?
Where's entertaining?
I just want to know what it is. Why are we out here? Fill out the survey. We don't have a survey yet, but we gonna have a survey. Because I gotta know. I want to know what the commodity is. Should I always unzip my shirt? Should Danny always look this good? Danny can't help it. That is a long-term disease to make him that pretty. Genetic mutations. You don't just get that by being born. Okay? You have to have the tism to be able to get there.
See, fewest overall picks for 6 quarterbacks to be selected. 14 straight offensive players selected. Longest streak at any point. Wow, look at that. Record being broken.
I like how you changed the subject.
Do you guys remember how much Kirk Cousins was paid this offseason?
180 million.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, 4 years, 180 million.
Yeah.
He's going to stay for 2 years. They're going to cut him and let Penix roll.
That is a very, determined
Think of how much
stance.
Cole's cash he has.
Y'all see that?
His Cole's cash is off the.
We out here having to pay.
We don't do this for free.
Because we can't work for free.
The Bucks pick is it. And OMO _ Kenny _ on Twitter said the Falcons got me sick to my stomach. You and me both, brother. You and me both.
Hey, shout out to my boy Kenny, though. He's got 1.5 years on his military contract. Brother, get out of there soon. Uncle Sam don't love you like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that my outside voice? I'll say it again. Uncle Sam don't love you like that. Get out that hoe. I know you out there in Key West. Feels good because you on base. And,
there goes the center. Graham Barton goes to the fucking ears.
Honestly,
What?
Baker needs that.
Yep. First center off the board. Duke goes to the Bucks to be the ball distributor to Baker Mayfield. Nice. I have no clue. Not a clue. But Drew Harrison on Twitter is furious over the Bengals pick of Mims since he started only 8 games in his career.
The one pride guy tweeted at me and said, I just want to thank your Cowboys for trading that pick. Yeah, it wasn't my doing.
Trash.
I'll tell you that much.
Who do you think the Cardinals are taking?
I think they'll take a defensive player.
They picked already, right?
Yeah.
What was their first pick?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh. Probably defense.
There's a lot of defense left. Let's look at who is available. Best available, according to ESPN, is the white defensive back Cooper Deschamps, Jazar Newton, DUI person, Nate Wiggins, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Those are probably the best three they could take right now. 3 defensive backs. They could use defensive
I
backs.
think Kool-Aid's actually beast. I've heard of
Wiggins.
Wiggins, yeah. You see one of the really athletic guys?
Yeah, really athletic. Ran a sub 4.3. And they select Darius Robinson. I did not see that coming. No, it's a edge. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you got it. Shout out to you, Hannah. See, this is why Hannah beat us all in fantasy.
I like the suit. What was the suit? The suit, it's the like tiger stripes, red, multicolored.
That's kind of cool. Well, he did go to Mizzou, so he was a Tiger.
Oh, that makes it even better.
I'm sweating right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's toasty in here.
Hair's gonna fall off.
All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks left in the draft.
Oh, what about Glenn's thinking? Tweet at Glenn real quick. Glenn. I don't know. They have a lot of holes. A lot of holes. They lost a lot of their defense. They don't need a tight end. They drafted a rookie last year. There's no good tight end.
Did Gabe Davis leave too?
Yeah.
Maybe,
They lost so many people. They lost like their entire defensive back.
Why? Are they?
They just left. They're kind of screwed.
Really?
They had a window and they didn't hit the window. They kind of missed.
We are asking our Bills correspondent, Glenn_Goodberry, what his live reaction is. I'd be pissing myself currently right now.
Tweet it on your personal or on
On the personal, you should respond. You know, me and Glenn, we cool like that, you know. They got a lot of black folk up in Buffalo. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. But I'm one of them, one of these days, whenever I'm escaping to Canada.
Whoa. I want to land it. Come on, Glenn, you got 2 minutes.
All right, so real quick, while we are awaiting the Buffalo Bills pick, I do want to say rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can also follow us on social media. We are at 4thdown_pod on Twitter and at 4th Down Fiasco on TikTok, RIP, and Instagram. So we're going to be here for a good time, not a long time. You know, I was just trying to quote Drake on that one. You know, fellow light skin, you know, pretty boy to pretty boy. I was trying to be out there. But we're not going anywhere for any reason. Whatever.
Wow, I'm going to read this off.
Also, shout out to the 166 live viewers.
Here, we have a debate real quick. Who won this trade? This is the Lions-Rams trade with Matthew Stafford. The Rams got Matthew Stafford. The Lions got Jared Goff, Jameson Williams, Josh Pascal, Ifeatu Melifonua, Jamar Gibbs, Sam Laporta, and Broderick Martin.
The Chiefs just traded up for the Bills.
The Rams won the trade.
The Chiefs just traded.
Oh, the Chiefs traded.
Because they got a ring out of it.
But yes, the Rams won because they got a ring. Point blank period.
I've been saying that for 8 years.
Point blank period. Rams got a ring.
Sell
Lions
your
did.
soul.
The Chiefs just traded up, so let's see what's going on over here.
Who do they want? That
Man.
to jump.
Andy Reid said, motherfucker, I need a wide receiver. And there's still a couple of good ones on the board.
If they take
Or an offensive lineman.
If they take Xavier Woolley, I'm gonna cry.
Bro, if they take Xavier Worthy, and bro, I'm switching over to being a Chiefs fan.
But they have Sky Moore. They had who was the other guy? That was the Giants player. Was really good. Was hurt all the time.
But was a guy, right?
Yeah, super athletic guy. They've got a few of those already.
All in. That's all that matters. All in.
Well, Rasheed Rice
in.
is not going to be suspended or gone. But take
Hey.
take a dude that just ran a 4.2.
We just hit 170 listeners live. Wow.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate y'all. That is crazy. That is more than half the amount of people who follow us
I
on
don't
this
know if
platform.
B-Dubs do that. Okay. Thanks, B-Dubs.
Thanks, B-Dubs.
Sponsor us. We'll use your cups more often.
Hey, listen, I mean, if we get this kind of a live response from B-Dubs, I will be here every
My
week
hand is changing colors.
for the cup. That's what you get. I've touched the cup like twice today. I like to hold my mates like a whore.
Kadarius Toney.
Wow, I didn't know Tony was supposed to be that dude.
He can't catch a ball to save
The fantasy football legend. Oh, you gotta get a few good games, and then nothing.
He dropped every single pass on his list.
I thought he'd be good on the field, so Xavier Worthy would be another one of those things.
Well, I feel like Xavier Word is kind of a Tyreek Hill-esque.
Danny. So, our Buffalo Bills correspondent reached out to us. We asked him what his live reaction was with the draft. So, shout out to Glenn Goodberry. That is Glenn with 2 N's. Glenn_Goodberry on Twitter/X. Depending on how you look at that. We love Glenn. Glenn was actually our first fan base fiasco interview. We have a soft spot in our heart for Bills fans. Not for Josh Allen, but for Bills fans. Because we understand pain.
Yeah, we do.
And there is not a fan base in this world that understands pain the same way the Bills fans do. So it looks like the Chiefs pick is officially in. We are just awaiting what the word is. I'm surprised that the Chiefs moved up. Dangle?
I'm shocked as well. But they do need a wide receiver.
They
signed Marquise Brown.
need a wide receiver.
They had 25 drops last year.
Or,
29 receptions over 20 yards.
Also an offensive lineman. Either one does them work. So yeah, we are just waiting on the Chiefs to make their pick.
It's going to be worthy.
Xavier Worthy. Oh,
it's going to be worthy.
Oh, man. Oh. If it's Xavier Worthy, it's over. Shut it down. The league is done. They literally got Tyreek Hill 2.0. If they get Xavier Worthy, they are three-peating. Put it on record. Talk to me about it this time next year. Oh man, I love Xavier Worthy.
If it's just cancel the league next year, honestly.
Yes. Right. We're showing Chiefs fans. Someone just walked up to the podium.
Who's that? That's not Sketch. Where's Sketch? What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
He's
Special
announcing one of the
teams,
picks
special
for
players,
the
special plays.
He's announcing one of the picks for the Texans.
Yeah, he is. I know.
All those cheesehead emojis they took Morgan.
Everyone walking on playoff action. Every fan was talking about playoff stats. Every streetwear team throwing playoff fits. Every hoop had witnessing playoffs history, and everyone else on this floating basketball weekend.
Who do you think it is, Hannah? Who do you think it is? Xavier Worthy, who runs a 4-2-1. And he's going to cook us. And with the new kick returns, oh my goodness.
Tonight, Lucky. Tomorrow, the Vikings.
With the pick, Kansas City selects Xavier Worthy. Wow. 3-peat is happening. I hate to bring it to y'all.
We're going to end the show.
Yeah, you know,
the season's over, podcast is over. We're looking forward to the Elf.
Last 4 picks of the draft. Fuck them. We don't need them. It is the Chiefs.
Is it halftime for the night?
Yeah.
What's the score?
49-53.
That's not bad. 4-2-1.
The fastest. Fast. I don't think you all recognize the fastest 40-yard dash in NFL history. Worthy is about to be a fucking problem. The Kansas City Chiefs found themselves an individual. Yes.
Cheaper Tyreek Hill.
Cheaper Tyreek Hill, and honestly, a better route running wide receiver than Tyreek Hill. His side-to-side speed is disgusting. His shimmy is atrocious. The way that he can get people to bite.
That in and out was absolutely filthy.
Send that man to prison. I need the Chiefs to end up in Fort Worth with this whole, them not being able to do the Arrowhead renovations simply for selfish reasons. I need to be able to cheer for a DFW team that can win a Super Bowl. So,
because he wasn't one of the top wide receivers. Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, Romeo Odunze. But then a lot of teams that far didn't need a wide receiver besides the Chiefs.
So what it boils down to is he is not a
superstar, not a true number one.
He is a faster Black West Welker. That if you need a catch, he's going to catch it. If you need yards, he's going to get them. He's not going to be your Des Bryant, go up and get me a touchdown, but he is going to be your guy that's like, dude, I got you 115 yards this game. Shut the fuck up.
It's Tyreek Hill.
True. And it's scary because he's the only guy that I've seen in my lifetime faster than Tyreek Hill.
Oh no! I think my live mic died.
Oh no! One of my mics died as well.
Oh, it's the live one. We've been going off that. Sorry.
I have a charger in my bag.
Me too.
I should also have one here. Hold on for just a split second. Oh no. Oh! Cowboys left. Oh, yes! Yes! Christ, thank you. Thank you.
I think Jordan liked that pick. I think he liked it. Do you think he liked it?
It's not that I liked it. We needed it. Oh, thank God. I have gone to church enough in the past 4 months. God has smiled upon me and said, your season isn't completely screwed.
So you can't use these when they're charging. You just want to bring my phone over and drop your tripod all the way down?
I bet you wish you would charge your mics as much as I charge mine.
Mine were fully charged, but mine were $2 in China.
Sounds like a personal problem. My shit works. Oh my God. Tyler Guyton. Needed that. Needed that. Hey, you were asking about Dak? Gonna be fine. As long as we can get him a running back.
They could take anyone who they want. Anyone.
Greatest big fan.
What? Where's Pin? I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? Oh, we're back. We're just cleaning up that table. But because the mic died for the live, so now we have to hold our phones. Now you just get me.
Keep going, because that's B.
Okay.
I was waiting until the Cowboys pick.
21st offensive draft pick in first round. Most in common era.
Actually, since I'm breaking the seal,
might as well finish it. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Second foul on Hockey North. We give players a call to encouragement and also get on them with some of the honest work.
Hi. I don't know who they're going to go with. We've been recording for 3.5 hours. We started at 6:06. That's our mic stand. There's our other one. Our other mic's died. So it happens. Who knows though? It is what it is. Someone just texted me and asked, why do people trade down in the draft? There's a good explanation for that. To gather more picks in the draft. If you don't have a lot of picks in the draft, or you would rather take late round talent, you trade down, you'll get another like 5th, 6th, or 7th round pick, depending on where you trade from. So the Bills probably got, I haven't looked at the trade, but it's probably a 6th round pick for moving down 6 spots, 7 spots. Could have been a 5th as well. I don't know what the Chiefs had. So you trade down for that reason, to gather more picks. You trade up to lose picks, you trade down to gain picks. So the Jets traded down twice. I don't know what they got for that, but they only dropped 4 spots and probably got who they wanted. And the Falcons traded up 2 spots for who knows why, and gave up, I don't know either. I haven't looked at any trade details for the draft yet. But the Ravens pick is in here. Yeah, that's how it works. Someone asked me why did people trade down in the draft, so I just want an explanation on that.
Wait, what was the question?
Why people trade down in the draft.
Oh, was that a question on live?
No, I got a text. I don't know if they're even watching, but somebody you don't like. Yeah. Someone Jordan doesn't like.
I also missed that part. What was it?
I'm just kidding. Nick Wiggins, defensive back, Clemson, goes.
Oh, you're talking about San Fran.
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
He doesn't like San Fran.
fuck San Fran.
Yeah.
I hope that their coaches every day for the rest of their life have a flat tire.
So a lot of people are getting flat tires. What? Yeah, I said you trade down to Dane picks and trade out the loose pick, basically.
Yeah.
And while we wait for the explanation on Nate Wiggins, don't forget, coming soon.
Oh, do you want me to do the spiel about all of it?
Go for it. Oh, did you just hit the X? Don't stop moving. Oh, there we go.
Okay, cool.
We made it this far.
I was actually so upset if I was the one that ended the live stream. I would have cried. Yes. So, let me. I'm gonna point the mic towards me. As a reminder, since we are getting to the tail end of the draft, rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We are a growing podcast, so every little bit helps. On top of that, yes, we do have some Singletary shows coming up.
If you want to be part of it.
If you want to be part of it, if you have a team, doesn't matter if it's a college team, a UFL team, an ELF team, an NFL team. If you are talking football and you want to talk about a team, we've got a spot for you. So, that is something that we've got coming up here on the Fourth Down Fiasco Podcast Network. Not just the podcast network. Coming up in the fall. So yeah, just let us know. Obviously, with the ELF season and the UFL season, if you have a team that you want to talk about, it's going to be before the fall, and we can get you in, we can figure it out, we can do what we need to do. But yeah, let us know. We've got so many teams to cover in such a small amount of time, and we are a...
I'll make you a little logo. We can put Lucifer.
We are a group of people who love ball. Simply.
Well, I have a
as that. I have watched more UFL games this past year than college football games. Just because I don't really have a college football team to cheer for, but I love football. And so I've watched multiple UFL teams play.
But it's just that
Same thing is probably going to happen with the European League of Football. But if you have a European League of Football, a college football, a semi-pro, whether it's UFL or something else, football, or you're part of the team, part of a team that is not named the Dallas Cowboys, Cincinnati Bengals, or Pittsburgh Steelers, one of those 3 teams, we have open spots for you. And honestly, if you're part of one of those 3 teams, still reach out to us, because I'll take you on my pod, Danny will take you on his, and Tanner will take you on his. So, yeah, if you love football, you want to talk ball, and you're ready to
run the Steelers, to be honest.
He's currently moving to the other side of the country right now, so yeah. But if you're new to podcasting, you're unsure about it, you're uncomfortable, whatever it is, we're your people. We're building something new. We're building something fresh. We're building something fan-oriented that's just hasn't been done before. So, yeah, let us know, because we are a 24/7, 365, year-round football podcast.
Never get enough football. Never enough. Where'd you go? Football. No? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I expect normally AI is really bad at markers for answer.
They're looking at AI logos for. Actually, Jordan Edel is going to hopefully, fingers crossed, be joining us on the Fourth Down Fiasco podcast network as the Bronco show host.
During the season, especially.
Yeah, especially during the season. And again, we understand that a lot of y'all only want to talk during the season. Because trust, me and Danny can tell you, off-season football sucks. Sucks. Especially whenever you're trying to engage people and stuff. But during the season, it's so easy. You know, I almost, even before we started this podcast now, I almost started a House Cowboys podcast just because I was mad and just wanted to just talk and vent and rant. And I have a feeling that that's going to be very applicable whenever I actually start the podcast this upcoming season. But it's a lot easier whenever your team plays on Sundays, with the exception of 1 or 2 games. You know, 15 to 16 out of 17 games of the season, your team plays on a Sunday. You either record Sunday night or Monday. It's fine. Normally, people are a lot more willing to make time that way. So, again, if you have interest, you can always message us at fourthdown_pod on Twitter. Or if for whatever reason, even though you're watching this on Twitter right now, and you decide to do something different, you can always message us on Instagram or TikTok, which is Fourth Down Fiasco. The only reason why we couldn't do Fourth Down Fiasco on Twitter was it's one character too long. So, with that, the 49ers are getting their pick in. Ricky Pearsall from Florida, wide receiver.
Wow. That's crazy.
That fits. I mean, with the amount of, light gadget players that they have, it makes sense. I like it. I'm here for it. Hey, Brock Purdy gonna like him. That is a check down god right there.
I played at Arizona State in 1921.
Yeah. Pearsall's the kind of guy that San Francisco chose him. There's a reason why. He is a gadget player.
Little slot guy.
Runs great routes.
Good
slot
hands.
guy. Good hands. Good routes.
This is your Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
Julian Edelman guy? Right there.
No. Gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Gonna be a problem.
6'1". Yeah. That was 30. He's probably 6'1" with cleats.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I had to. Yeah. A problem.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh!
I'm traded again!
Who is Carolina?
I don't know! Again! Why just screenshot it? What was that for? They didn't even trade. They didn't even trade the 33rd pick. What pick did they trade? Nuggets take the lead. Who did they trade? Like, what pick did they trade? Back to 33. Okay.
Honestly, Denver might sweep the Lakers. That's fucking crazy. The Panthers pick is in. We are awaiting the final results right now to know what the last pick of the first round is.
I like this one.
From the Carolina Panthers. And you're hearing a lot of oohs, ums, and ohs. It's because the
Denver Nuggets are playing the Los Angeles Lakers in basketball currently, and y'all know I'm a basketball guy.
Victory!
So yeah, we're at the end of the draft right now. We are waiting for this last pick. Last pick brought to you by Courtyard Marriott.
I swapped the 5th and the 6th, basically. Alright. Little pick swap action.
They went back to the spot.
Yeah, you got a 5th round and gave up a 6th. They went from 32 to 33, got a 5th instead of a 6th.
I mean, that tells me that Carolina has a guy
that they need today.
Yes.
They cannot wait till tomorrow. They need
Carolina has a guy.
We're about to find out
that they're waiting on. We can tell you here. Live from Detroit, Michigan, which
we're about to end our first live.
Honestly, that makes me sad. I've enjoyed it. Hey, you know what? Whenever first game of the season,
we'll do it again.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna do it from Brothers Bar in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Or
Funkworks. Hey, we just want a bar sponsor. Just let us have it. We'll take it. We'll run with it. So
Xavier Leggetti, they could. They need a wide receiver.
Yeah, bittersweet moment with y'all. The pick is in. We ask if y'all rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Follow us on social media. We are at 4thdown_pod on Twitter/X and at 4thdown Fiasco on TikTok, RIP, and Instagram. So, with the last pick of the first round
of the 2024 NFL Draft,
which the Carolina Panthers have moved up. We shall see. I feel like it's got to be some sort of a.
Our Broncos correspondent's pick is Xavier Legette.
From South Carolina.
Wide receiver. There's not many good running backs.
You have to have
Jonathan
a difference
is a good
maker.
running back, but he's not first round good.
A difference maker. Let's see. Roger Goodell is up to the desk.
I feel like it's Xavier. Yep. Nailed it. Jordan nailed it. The running back class, it's not.
Oh, you can't read that. It says Xavier Legette.
All right.
Trust the man.
There'll be a couple tomorrow.
He knows what we're talking about. Well, cool. Hey, any closing remarks before we head out?
Get all the follow us stuff.
I'll do it one more time. Hey, follow us on Twitter. We are at 4thdown_pod. Follow us on TikTok, RIP, and Instagram at 4thdown Fiasco. Also, shout out to our sponsors. Western Fire Protection. If you need anything pertaining to fire alarms, fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, security systems, audio, video, they've got you. They can get you. They can get what you need. And yeah, that is it. We have been live here from Buffalo Wild Wings in Loveland, Colorado. We will do another one of these. We thank all 178 of y'all. Almost got to 200. 178. That is more than half of our followers. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with us and having a good time. And we will make sure to post this entire pod later in the week just so y'all can access it. Go through some notes, flip it up.
Day by day.
Day by day, week by week, brick by brick. Shout out to the Barcelona Dragons. And that has been the 4th Down Fiasco from Jordan, Danny, and other Jordan. And from Hannah, the Queen Bee of fantasy football. Y'all take care, all right?